All right, hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. Long time no see. Who we got up in here? Hello, Levi, Devour, Storm. Storm said I can finally watch the stream live and watch all the VODs. Hooray! I'm so very happy to hear that. So glad you could catch it live, my friend. Hello, Bam. We got Dry Bomber in the chat, in the flesh. In the flesh, isn't he a Dry Bomber? I don't know if he's really considered in the flesh. Hello, Dry Bomber. Devoured Hour, say hi to Devour. What's going on, y'all? My water burnt? Hello, Jude. Guys, y'all have to tell me if okay, we got a lot to talk about. Hello, Sunny. So if you can't already tell, looking behind us right now, I've been relocated. We've been relocated to a new area. So also this is the bed is perfectly in frame for a possible sleepy time stream? Sleepy time subathon type stream? That'd be pretty sick, huh? Hello, Jujutsu Chronicles and Yash and Scarlet. You know, that's on the table. But yes, guys, we are in the new apartment. I'm mostly moved in. There's still some stuff that I gotta finish, like fully unpacking, getting, you know, put into place. I gotta really go get some groceries, all that stuff. But we're here. We're here. We're streaming. The internet here, I think, is supposed to be pretty darn good, so shouldn't have too many issues. I did notice that before I started up the stream, the connection to the stream on OBS was like fluctuating up and down. So hopefully we don't just like die in the middle of stream. I don't know why that would happen. I restarted it and it seems like it fixed the issue, but oh look, chat's back. I think that chat only responds to when somebody asks about it. Isn't that crazy? I did not do anything. Look at that. The only message that showed up in chat was also where is chat. How does that happen? Is it cognizant? Is it sentient? How does it know? This AI stuff is getting out of hand. But yeah, guys, it feels really good to have our own place. We can be as loud as we want. We can, you know, we can do some like full-on super long streams. We can do some weekend streams. I'm just very, very excited for to see what we can do with the new space. So also I can stand up. I mean, obviously, you guys probably still can't see me that well. Right here, isn't that crazy? We can actually stand up. I mean, obviously we'd have to point the camera up, like up here. All right, but look at this. I'm standing. The roof isn't right here. You can actually hear me. This is insanity. So very exciting things. Very, very exciting things. Hello, Yan and Isaac and Brian. Yeah, so the plan for today, in terms of limbo stuff, is to do that final like hard mode version of the. Why is my camera whack as hell now? What the hell? Is that how I had my camera? I feel like maybe I need to be over here a little bit more. Yeah, we were gonna do that final dungeon in the Chicken Land. We were gonna go do those little mini stories, and if we still had time, we were gonna start Canto 4, or we were going to do like a mirror dungeon excavation type thing. So, without further ado, let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Do we have an update? No update? Are we good? Oh. What was that about? Stream lagged for a second. There is some weird stuff going on behind the scenes here. I don't really know what's happening. Please don't die on a stream. Please don't die in the middle of stream for no reason. I don't know what would be going on there. Oh wait, we need our word of the day before we do anything. Ladies and gentlemen, your word of the day today is fester. Something that festers becomes worse as time passes. Fester can also mean, in the context of wounds, sores, etc., to become painful and infected. For example, we should deal with these problems now instead of allowing them to fester. That's a pretty easy word. That's not too bad. What's our daily to claim? We are now only 2 days off till we get our nominable S1 Battle Pass ego ticket, which is this just for this is basically a free ego? Is that what this is for? I think so. I think this is free ego. Free ego pull, which I will gladly take. I did not we were already on day 12 whenever we left off last time. Is that real? I did not realize. Obviously, we'll have the double pull today because I didn't claim our dailies yesterday, which is fine with me. Oh, it's a free. Oh, Devour does say free ego. Okay. Scholar said free 3-star ID, but yeah, I think it's a free ego. Awesome. Ian says, Devin, what's that at the foot of your door? Oh, you guys can't really see it, but we got all the board games back there. Little knickknacks and such. I didn't have anywhere to put the board game board, but it's chilling back there. This is like the back door, but the back door like doesn't fully lock or anything. It's a little strange. It doesn't, you know, not the best. It could be better, but get through. Remember, once we get to 200, we go through all of them and read all of the quotes, every quote ever. Hello, Celerity. Alright, I don't think there's anything else I need to claim right now. I know that's important to check like your mail, because now I know that you can get like free lunacy and such from maintenance things and stuff like that in the game. But also, talking about lunacy, we're already at 1300 lunacy, so we will get a 10 pull at the end of this stream. We love our gambling. But alright, obviously at the end of last stream we got the grippy Sinclair, the one who shall grip, got him fully up, well not fully uptied, got him to uptie 3, leveling up to level 30. So we got a full grippy squadron now. Actually, we need one more. We've got 4 knightly fellas, 4 incorpors. We need one more to finish the 5-man squad. I would love to get Guido Marsault, but that might be a little difficult. But yeah, so let's go finish off Hell's Kitchen. That is the plan, because this would be nice. An extra, what is that, like 400 lunacy or something? I would love to have it. Ian says, Devin, can there be a Monopoly with chat stream after sleep stream? How do we play Monopoly with everybody in chat yet? How would this work? There's much too many people. Oh, look at our secret. Dude, I love how the loading screen is off of the last person that you like fully uptied, because they look so cool. No, but it would be awesome to do some more stuff with chat over the course of this summer. I think it'd be really fun. So I will look into more stuff like that. I've got some big things planned. I'm just gonna have to see when they work out in terms of the timelines and such. But there are some exciting things coming up. Okay, but let's focus on the limbo. So, looks like we've got a little bit of bleeding going on here. I think the bleed is still the method. Is that a little and to be naughty plushie? Look at that little naughty man. I feel like you guys are looking at me a little funny. Why are y'all looking at me like that? There we go. Yeah, obviously we're still running the bleed squadron because of all the nails and such that we can apply. Little and to be naughty plushie deals 10% damage against enemies with bleed or unique bleed at combat start. Takes minus 20% damage from enemies with bleed or unique bleed at combat start. Allies with pride, affinity, attack skills deal plus 20% damage against enemies with bleed or unique bleed instead. And with pride, affinity, attack skills take less damage as well. That's pretty good. We got a grimy iron stake. When hitting an enemy using a single coin skill, which I think we do have a lot of. I didn't even check how many coins are on Claire's skills. I think most of them are 1. Because I think that we did find out at the very end of last stream that Claire, you actually want him to have low SP because you don't want him to flip tails, right? Or no, you don't want him to flip heads. Whichever one is usually good, you don't want him to flip that because he actually loses, loses attack power, I'm pretty sure. It lowers his coin toss. Target already has bleeder uniquely inflict 3 bleed potencies instead. I think it's just this one, huh? It's just little to be naughty plushie. And this other one, when hitting and dealing HP damage to an enemy with a skill, inflicts extra bleed potency. When using a slash skill, inflict more bleed potency instead. Gotcha. Yeah, Yen says, Claire loses coin power on heads instead of gaining. Yeah. So you actually want him to be insane so that he flips the tails more often. Isn't that a cool little mechanic? I don't know. I'm guessing there's probably other ones like that. Maybe there's a lot of Sinclair IDs that are like that, or is that only an Inclair thing? I don't know. But this is a squad. Yeah, whatever. We're fine. All right. I really liked this almost like roguelike dungeon thing they got going on down here. And I believe people said this is kind of how the mirror dungeons are. So I would be very much more... I'm more interested now in doing the mirror dungeons than I was before, knowing that they're going to be something like this. We do want to do these abnormality fights because we want the gifts. Also, you can get gifts from the question marks as well. Let's go this way. Ah, did I not put on Inclair? Wait, my Inclair. Wait, I think I forgot to put on Inclair. No, we just got him. No, we just got him. Let me go back. No, don't give up. Does anything bad happen if I give up? Just give up? It's the first fight? Oh, okay. We're okay. We're all right. We're good. All right. Get rid of... Oh, I guess we didn't really figure out who we're going to get rid of. I think we're getting rid of... It's not like either of Honglu or Ishmael have bleed. I think that Edgar Family Butler Ishmael is just like of a higher power level than our Honglu. But I love our Honglu though. I love our Honglu. We'll drop Maid Mel. She's been around for too long. Look, it's gonna be Inclair, Grippy Faust, the Incorpors. Isaac says, not gonna lie, Butler is better because sinking has more use than Rupture. Yeah, because what does Rupture do? When hit by an attack, takes fixed damage by the effect's potency, then reduce its count by 1. Okay, so it's just extra damage. And what was his passive? If the target is a Blood Fiend, yeah, his passive literally does nothing for us. Does she actually have a usable passive? Because if so, that's the only thing I care about. If the unit critically hits against targets with slower speed, then this unit inflicts 1 additional potency. Yeah, okay. Also, her passive just is better. Alright, that's better. Hello, Cedar. We'll rock the poise, we'll rock the sinking, and her passive is better. And we have the Honglu support passive is still in play, and it actually helps us quite a bit. I didn't realize that's so good that we got him, because yeah, his support passive is really good for bleed. Oh, but you want them to... His passive does care about Rupture. That's whatever. Okay, I'm not quite sure what's gonna make this more difficult. Like, what about this dungeon, or did they enhance to make it harder? Hello, Damien. By the way, Rupture ignores defense. The enemy takes damage no matter what. So it's what? It's good against like super tanky fellas? Or people that have like a ton of resistances to most damage types? I think it'd be cool if we could build like a Rupture team, but I like what we're rocking right now. Oh my god, look at him go. Okay, no, he has 3 coins. Oh my god, the Grippy Sinclair in action. Guys, we have been waiting for this for so long. I'm so glad we finally got him. Let me get a close-up on this boy. How are you doing, buddy? I believe he also loses SP when he hits tails. Or no, just on use he loses SP. Okay. Got you. So tails is what people usually want to flip, right? That's what causes usually the plus tier coin flip. So even if he does hit tails and he like loses some of his power, he still gets buffs. Like this one he gains Fanatic. Here he inflicts Burn. This one I don't know if it has anything on it, but if he's Fanatic, he deals extra damage. which it should be pretty easy to apply Fnatic. With what's her face? With Grippy Faust. I believe Grippy Faust passive has the ability to do that. I guess that it directly, there's kind of like negative synergy between Whistle, right? The Whistle passive from Grippy Faust. So we don't want to increase his SP. That's poo. Hello, Raining 2s. His ego passive also loses him sanity, but you need to use it to get the passive. Oh, that's right. I remember. I do remember using it. I didn't realize the passive on it also decreased sanity. But also just using ego on Sinclair is probably good because the ego itself also lowers his sanity, right? Master Flank says, I don't know why yours is doing so good, but mine loses every single clash unless when he is clashing with a boss with +6 bind or -45 sanity. This guy invested so much time into it. We've seen this before. This is the little chicken dance. It's because the Enclair is a blessing from above. This is not your ordinary Enclair. This is the legendary, fated Enclair. What did we do here? I think we did the 50% chance. We'll give them, you know, we'll alert them truthfully this time and see what they say. We didn't do that last time to the dancing chickens. Heed me, sauce is leaking from thy body. Don't shout it that loud, you dummy. Notified of its leakage, the chicken quickly ran its wings over its back, or what appeared to be its back, rather. Sadly, the knot had loosened on stitching. Does it mean that it can do it on its own? Approaching with a trail of sauce dripping behind it, held some thread and needle in its hands, or wings. Does it want you to stitch its back? The chicken holding some stitching supplies pleads with chicky eyes. Someone has to do this. Those eyes cannot be ignored. Oh, it's a lust check. Uh-oh. Oh, we gotta grip the chicken. Come on, grip the chicken up. Come on, Faust, grip that chicken up. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Faust hesitantly stepped forward, taking the needle and thread the center sap behind the chicken. With awkward but careful hands, they began to stitch the seam with a standard method. Fortunately, it doesn't seem to feel the pain of the needle. Once the sewing was done, it popped into Faust's lap, as if to thank them. Faust was pleasantly perplexed. What do we get from that? Oh, this is a contaminated needle and thread. This is what people said that we should have gotten last time, instead of doing the 50-50. Each turn, the first skill to deal damage to an enemy inflicts bleed by 1/3 of the damage dealt. Okay. I see why the contaminated needle is good for this team. Maybe it will actually matter more what gifts we take and like how we power everybody up. Because obviously the Papa Bongy fight last time was not that bad. I'm still not sure what they did to amp up the competition. I don't know if they just like roll higher or deal more damage or what. But it might be worth to actually care more about what passives, not what passives, what ego gifts we get and all that. Look at him go, dude. He does so much damage. It's just so sick because obviously Sinclair's had that giant halberd looking thing this entire time, which would, you know, could probably deal some devastating damage, but we have not gotten to see him show it off until now. I think he actually has a competent ID. Plus, yeah, it is really easy for him to get Fnatic. I think one of his own skills gives him Fnatic, and Faust can also apply Fnatic to teammates, so it's really, really good. Pixel says, I love these little fellas. I apologize that we have to destroy them all. But we must get the full EX clear. Little chicken boys must go. Tong, tong, tong. What in the hell are you? The sound of a plastic crashing is accompanied by the sloshing of a liquid. It looks like something that used to be an employee of a company. Its identity is evidenced by the now worn formal outfit in the employee card. The card is almost too battered and contaminated to recognize. He's got a whole Inca Fallon box on his head. What in the hell? Wearing a box filled with Inca Fallon on their head, the employee rams it into what looks like the door to a containment unit. A rubber O-ring is worn around their neck. Could it be there to prevent enkephalin from spilling? Cut the ring, run a Gloom and Envy advance check to gain a charge ego gift, or don't cut the ring. And we obviously don't need a charge ego. This guy is Forsaken Murderer Aberration. Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I looked at him. But I think he just has something on his head and his hands behind his back. He does definitely give off some Forsaken Murderer vibes, though. Maybe he picked up a new profession. He decided he was gonna put on a suit, get out the straitjacket, try and fix his life. But I mean, when you look like this, it's a little difficult, you know. We don't need the charge ego gift. I'm gonna not cut the ring. Tongue, tongue, tongue. The ramming at the door and the sloshing continue. I keep watching and listening. A more attentive hearing reveals that the sounds have a rhythm. Perhaps there is delight to be found in it. Nothing happened. That's fine. Hello, town. We didn't need no charge gift anyways. We haven't seen a single charge ID yet. I'm guessing it functions pretty... Oh, look, we got actual abnormalities in here. The Pecatulums. Hello, Pecatulums. I imagine that charge works pretty similarly in this as it did in Ruana? Maybe not. Solicitous Canto 8 updates almost here, by the way. 15th of May. Oh, wow. Yeah, only 3 days. And that's when the new update comes out too, right? Like, as in, like, the new season, rather. New season will change. And we might have, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but we still have a while before we get to Canto 8. It's gonna be a while. Alright, Sinclair, what you doing? This one gives you Fanatic. This one, if you already have Fanatic, deal extra damage. Yeah, you can dominate here. You can dominate here. Dominate here. Dominate here. And, you know, kill the little chicken. Kill the little chicken, boy. If people have said so far that I'm pretty sure the cantos just kind of like keep getting longer, the farther you get. So it's almost like reverse exponential growth on how close we're getting to before we get to Canto 8. Because obviously it will release by the time that we get there. But like we would start off here and now we're just gonna slowly slow down. This is our progress. We're slowly progressing down. But we'll get there eventually. We're in no rush. We're in no rush at all. That should be good. Canto 4 is the longest. They scaled it back later on. Okay. So it's not necessarily reverse exponential. It's more of like a little hump. Little reverse hump. What is this? Pendant of Nostalgia. Commissar, a random ally gains 3 poise potency. Prioritizes allies with Gloom Affinity attack skills. Those allies gain 3 poise potency and +2 poise count. Wait, do I even understand what this is saying? Prioritize identities with attack skills that gain poise counts. Okay, so obviously this would like buff up our Ishmael. Prioritizes allies with Gloom Affinity attack skills, which would also be Ishmael. Those allies gain 3 poise potency and +2 poise count. Yeah, it's only good. I'll take it. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. And what are you? Is this a little mini boss? Oh wow, we're almost done. Why does it feel like the other dungeon was longer than this one? Aren't they pretty much identical to one another? I think they are. Strange. Alright. So this should buff up our Ishmael, I think, because she's the only one with the Gloom skill, and also the... Oh no! You have a Gloom skill. Obviously, he doesn't have Poise in his kit. Look at that! But Claire has a Gloom skill as well. Well, I'm glad that we got him then, because we've been needing extra gloom skills for a while now. The answer is if only we got that charge gift. What would the charge gift do? We don't have any charge. We out of charge. We ain't got no charge. We are basically full bleed. I mean, nails bleed, you know, all the same thing. I hope that we can get some more egos for our little combatants. Did we pull a... Did we? Wait, did we pull another ego at the end of last stream? I feel like we did. I don't know who it would be for though. I feel like I remember us pulling another ego. Maybe I'm imagining things. Yes, I don't remember if it's in this, Devin, but Mirror Dungeons have shops you can sell ego gifts. You don't need to upgrade or buy new ones. Yeah, we did that last time. That's how the last dungeon was. I am aware. I am aware. You got Mariachi Sinclair? I do remember that. I know we got Inclair, Mariachi Sinclair, and I believe we got one more ID for somebody that we already have a really good one that we like using. I can't remember who it was though. We pulled 3 IDs. I thought I remember us also pulling an ego, but I guess we didn't. I don't think we did actually. Hello, frogs. What did Devin think of the Millie music? Oh, I forgot to mention that. I was listening to, I mean, was I like almost spoiling myself through the music? I don't know if I was, but I did go to Millie's Spotify to listen through some of the tunes. I was listening to the Cromer theme. The Cromer theme is so good. But that was what we were listening to on the drive back and forth from here to the new apartment was the Millie songs. They're very, very good. I'd say so far that Limbus actually had better ones than Ruina did. I think that Ruina had some bangers. You know, obviously String Theocracy in itself, very, very good. But Limbus, on average so far, has had better Millie songs. Did you listen to anything else? Yeah, I don't remember the names. But like, whatever her top 10 songs are. Also, somebody mentioned this and I completely forgot. But, Millie apparently also made the opening theme to Goblin Slayer? Or is it opening theme? Maybe it's like the outro? I don't know. I did notice that when I was listening to it. It was marked for Goblin Slayer. I've never seen Goblin Slayer. I have had it highly recommended. But I thought that was pretty sick. I think most of Millie's top 10 are spoilers. I mean, there was nothing in there to like spoil anything about the story or the game. Oh, I see what Yan is saying. Yan is asking why we didn't just get the charge gift to sell it later. It's a good question. Maybe it's because I just didn't feel like it. I didn't want to take on the extra challenge. I didn't want to see what happened if we failed. Lobotomy pack. When hitting an enemy with a skill, heal. I mean, it does. It did look interesting. You know me, I'm just not a huge anime watcher. But I would probably put it up there on the list if I was to consider sitting down and watching a show. You know? Miles has said that was really good, so I've had other friends that have watched it and said it was really good. No! No, stream is dying. Why is stream dying? Wait, this is not good. Okay, I think we should be back. You guys should be able to see me right now. There it was. There was the stream died. I don't know what, I have to figure out what that is, because that cannot be a consistent problem. We cannot let that keep happening. No, that was, so before we started stream, I did notice there was an issue where stream would just like freeze up for like a couple of seconds. So hopefully it's fixed. Can you guys see me now? I think we should hopefully be good. Spam says I'm telling you it's Stream Elements. It's not Stream Elements. I promise you it's not Stream Elements. Hopefully we don't get any more of that. Any more of those issues. Obviously it must be something to do with the new internet here that I'll have to figure out. There may be some, you know, it's a little quirky. The internet to Matronics can get a little quirky at night. But in time, we will figure it out. We'll get it all fixed. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what would be causing that. I will say, moving in the new apartment, y'all, there was wasn't the most impressed with the previous tenants here on you know, their degree of cleanliness. There was a whole lot that we had to do. It was a little gross. Like drain full of hair that we had to pull out and clean all of that so that, you know, the bathtub could actually drain all the way. Like look in the fridge and there's like, you know, questionable things growing within the fridge that I'm not quite sure what they actually are. I had to deal with. You know, it does have its quirks. There are some quirks within the apartment, but hopefully over the course of this week, I can actually like get it into a working order for me at least. Because I just personally, I can't really live like that. You know, I kind of have to upkeep stuff. That's okay if some individuals are okay with a lower degree of lifestyle living, but we can't let that be happening, you know. But yeah, and then I'm still working on all of that. So hopefully over the course of this week, I can get all of that done. Is this a gambling machine? What was this? Was this the? I think this is the shop actually. The dispenser's hum fills the air. It knows what we want. We also know what it wants. Yeah, okay. I like pretty much all these gifts. So I can sell something if we want to. Replace Hong Lu's skill. Whoa. Wait, replace his skill? What does this mean? How does it replace them? Oh, this is what they get turned into. We can turn his skill 1 into his skill 2. That's pretty neat. I mean, obviously we're not using Hong Lu, so not that good. But I think this is what that means. It's like if you would ever get his skill 1, instead you'll get his skill 2. If you would ever get his skill 2, you'll get his skill 3. For some people that could be really good, but we don't really worry about that right now. None of these are bleed gifts. I would love some bleed. I'm not seeing no bleed. I'm seeing some slash, some tremor, some poise. I think that we might instead just save all of our money for... Yeah, let's just save all our money for upgrades. I should sell stuff if I want to sell it right now, though. I don't think the pendant's that good. Yeah, we have one person that gets poisoned. They're not even part of like the big combo that we're going for. I'm gonna sell the Pendant of Nostalgia, and we'll go for upgrades. The dense quietness. Feel free to take a rest here. If you'd like a chance meeting, please place that on the desk. All right, enhance our gifts. What? None of them can be enhanced? Why can they not be enhanced? What is that about? Oh, well, that is just dookie water. That is not good. Nobody needs healing. We don't... Oh, I should have bought something. Only some can. Oh, man. Is there a way to know ahead of time if they can be upgraded or not? You just have to know. You just have to memorize. Man, that sucks. All right. That's fine. It happens. Well, we're just gonna waste all... I guess, I mean, I think our team is already fully healed. Yes? I don't think anybody's taken damage yet. Oh, does this just let you... What does this do? Does this just allow you to change your team? I thought this was heal the entire team. Place the most tired center in the chair, or all centers take a seat to rest. And obviously I don't want to increase Sinclair's SP, but go for it. Heal everybody up. Give him some SP. Alright. Bongy boy, also, is this background different? I think it is. These are flaming chickens. Were these always flaming chickens? We're in the chicken galaxy. Flaming chicken galaxy. Bongy boy, I'm here. 45 Sandy and Claire, it's fine. He's just trying out new things. You know, we're all for experimentation here. Alright. He spiced up Papa Bongy. Hey, thank you, Town.
Return of the Bonger.
The Bonger is here. Spice up Bongy boy chicken man. Gain 1 attack power up every turn. Okay, and then any special passives? Powerful Poosin. If the part isn't broken, gain 1 damage up for each living raw chicken. Alright, buddy. We don't have the best passives, ego gifts I've ever seen, but we'll be fine. We're gonna make it work. Let's do this. Get all of that. Oh, Claire rolled really bad on his speed. Ooh, is this Gloom attack just not very good? Oh, it's because he's got 45 SP. That's why these are all neutral. He's almost certainly going to lower the power on it. And the power on it's really bad. Oh, but the Tails hit gives him Fanatic. Okay, that's probably worth it. Can we just use your ego? Inflicts Rupture. Loses SP. On the Tails hit... Wait, on the Head's hit, he loses SP. That's actually not very good. Doesn't this... Because if he has high SP, he's going to be hitting Tails more often. I don't really like that. Okay, well, that's how we're going to do it. And instead, we'll go here for the favorite. You know, who is the other person? Oh, it's Don. Don, I need you to hit over here, please. Much better. Okay, go for it. Yeah, so if you already are like, if you're already high SP, then Sinclair's base ego keeps you at a high SP. If you're low SP, then it keeps you at a low SP. Seem to say. Which obviously I want him. I want him to lower his SP as much as possible. Yeah, he needs to hit Tails more often because he has negative points. Oh, is Tails what we want to hit? Okay. Like, what's his SP at right now? Oh, okay, nice. No, yeah, we do want him. Never mind. It like stabilizes. So you do want him. The higher your SP, the higher chance for you to hit heads is what it is. Yes? Is that how it works? Because obviously he just hit the heads there. He just lost like 1,000,000 SP. Oh, okay. I get you. I understand. I thought that the SP influenced it the other way around. But I get you now. Okay, what are you doing, Bongy boy? Somebody's gonna need to kill these fellas. You guys have such low speed. We're gonna have to attack these guys. Deals extra damage, inflicts bleed. Get me some more Wrath Ego resources. Don, you only have 1 attack, so that's fine. Okay, and this block still doesn't do anything. Inflicts bleed, inflicts tremor, spawns a raw chicken, and inflicts sinking. Okay. I get you. Also, so what is the ego passive that people said was really good? Branch of knowledge. What does the branch of knowledge do?
지금은 바빠요.
Is there a way to just see what it does? Do I know? Does it say on the ego itself? Details. If a skill's coin hits with a different side from the previous coin in the same skill, lose 5 SP and gain damage up this turn. Oh, okay. I like it. I like it. Isaac says, why is Devin hitting an 8 HP chicken jockey with an S3? We have to. Are you not supposed... Is that... Should I not be using... Wait, is that how the skills work? I never realized that. I did this because I wanted to get some more Wrath ego. But does this skill 3 stay around if I don't use it? Oh, that's part of the strategy. I understand. Okay. Probably should have already known that, but whatever. Probably already should have been aware. Can I use his ego again? Yeah, I can. Because that will make us favored here. Okay, I think that should be good. Obviously, we want to beat this guy here. We're using up a ton of our ego resources for in Claire. But I want to win this clash here because the on-hit spawns a chicken. And that would be bad. No chicken. No chicken. Didn't even look like he attacked us. Why does it look like we're doing a one-sided attack? Good? Okay, no, I think we're good. It looked like we did a one-sided attack, but I guess we just won the clash that quickly. No, come on. Come on, grip. Grip, Faust. There we go. Oh, Critical. Critical says, probably should have used Self-Destructive Purge on Sinclair. Is that one of his skills? Oh, I thought about that, but he's not Fanatic yet. I'd rather get him Fanatic, and also he had almost no chance of winning that clash like that. We avoided this guy spawning the chicken. And no chicken is good for us. We love no chicken. Right. Dominating good. Favored, I'll take it. Neutral. Okay, wait, we need Don to hit on one of these twos. That's better. And then I guess we just have Faust take on this last attack. On kill, heals allies for 10 SP and applies pierce damage up and blunt damage up. Inflicts nails. This guy doesn't have any nails on him yet. I don't think we've really gotten that many hits in. Flash when target loses SP. Yeah, we did actually. Go for the evade. I like the evade. Good. Lowering Bongy Boy's SP is a good idea. But I am very much aware of the fact that we are barely dealing any damage at all. Zayn level distortion, by the way. I did notice that. I did notice that Bongy Boy is a Zayn class. I mean, who's classifying these distortions? Who's coming in here and saying that Bongy is only worth being a Zayn? Whose job is that? Favored, neutral. Go for it. You gotta get that SP down, buddy. Gotta get that SP down. Luckily, Ishmael is getting targeted by attacks that she can clash with. Yeah, because I'm almost positive this dungeon was shorter than the last one. Which means that we have less time to build up ego resources before we got to this fight. We send the reports to HQ. Okay, and Limbus does the classifying. I see. What is this attack? On hit, inflicts bleed, inflicts tremor. There's some really big damage. That would be better, I think. Go for it, squad. Yeah, him gaining attack power every turn. Not good. Not good at all. Also, I think this is kind of how the last fight went. It took us a while to actually get our attacks in, but once we applied like a gazillion bleed, then we just won. Oh, there's the bonks, though. We do not do good with the bonks. Aubrey says, can I eat the bongy? I want to eat the bongy so much. You can have some of the spare chickens that are left around. See all these guys? You're free to commit cleanup on any of the chickens you find laying around. Bongy is off limits. He won't even be a chicken man after this fight. He reverts to human form. I don't know if he leaves any of like his chicken parts behind when he transforms back. I'm not really sure of that process, what really goes on there. I mean, if he leaves any like chicken parts around, be my guess. But no eating the bongs. No eating the bongs. Alright. What are we doing here? Clash win gains Fnatic. That'd be big. Sinclair's got... God, Sinclair's got 30 SP. Get rid of it. Get rid of all this SP. Dump it. Loses 15. Is he Fnatic yet? No, we do not have any Fnatic going on anywhere. And the problem is that his defense skill that he can manifest, I believe, also restores SP. Which is not what we want. We do not want him. Yeah, heals 5 to 10 SP. It's not what we want. And it's a minus as well. It's a -7. Oh, Sinclair. You fool. Alright. Just go for it. Inflicts tremor, inflicts bleed. You can deal with that. That's not that bad. Could be worse, though. They're all going for Sinclair. It's gonna spawn so many chickens, gonna inflict so much sinking on him. He can take it. He's a big boy. He's a big boy, don't worry. Just go in there for a little one-sided attack and inflict some crazy nails. That's what I'm talking about. Do we go for the bucket or the body first? Oh, the body's indestructible and unseverable. Okay, so we should definitely be going for the bucket. Definitely want the bucket. Also, the bucket's what's spawning the chickens. Okay. Sinking is good for Sinclair, though. Kind of, actually, yes. Oh, I was thinking of Rupture. I was like, oh god, that was a bad roll. Wait, he actually won. Sinclair! You legend! What does it do again? I was thinking about Rupture. Oh, sinking can lower SP. Okay. That's huge. It's all part of the plan. Yeah, get in there. Get all those attacks in there. There's the sinking. There's more sinking. It did, yeah, look at... What SP is he at now? He's at 19? Okay. Still not necessarily good, but better. I like it. Yeah, so let me actually see exactly what that passive does. Next, one time the unit is hit, takes... Oh, literally fixed SP damage. Okay. Yeah, that is actually really good for us. I like that. Okay, let's just, like, have him not clash. Yes? No clashies? No clashies is good. Can dominate here. We should be able to kill all the chicken boys. No problem. We have a ton of lust ego, but not much else. I'm just gonna chill for now. We'll wait to use our ego unless we really, really need it.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
There we go. That got him down to -1. I don't know how he dropped that low. It looked like he was losing more SP as he attacked, but I don't think it's on hit. Oh no, Faust, don't do this. I don't think it was on hit lose SP. I believe it was on use. Hello, Cristo. 10 minutes to last daily reward. I think we were 1 off. I believe we're actually 2. Wait, why are my headphones blinking red? What does this mean? Guys, why is stream so scuffed today? I mean, I know why. It's because we're in a whole new zone, new area. Why is headphone? I don't want headphone to be glowy. That's distracting. No more glowy headphone. I don't know if they were about to self-destruct or something. I don't know what's going on there. Ignore self-destructing headphones. I think that we still have one more day to get through. There's like, we have today and then one other day, and then we get our final reward. Right? I think. I believe. Let's see. Okay. We're favored here. Who are we using? This is in Claire. Would love for a brother to be fanatic, but it does not appear that is happening. You got that. You kill them. Favored here. You got that. And oh wait, I sent that the wrong one. Okay, then Ishmael can take this middle one. Neutral or struggling? Could we possibly manifest your ego? Yes, and inflict some bind. Perfect. Then we can kill one of the chickens. One of the chickens. This should most certainly kill. Kind of wish Faust didn't get staggered there, but it's okay. The chef hat bongies are dangerous. I'm pretty sure they have better passives and they're stronger than the other bongies. Oh, Skyland, Devin may have become my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much. It means so much to hear that. Hopefully I can get the scuff of the stream figured out. I don't know why. There's just issues. There's issues that occur moving into the new place. We'll hopefully have that all figured out. Also, I think this boy's about to go down. You are not in a good spot, my friend. Like somebody go deal with you. Yeah, Sinclair, you got that. Everybody else, light up, spiced up, pop a bomb. Here, we'll attack both parts. I think both parts would be a good idea. Like sinking, that'd be good. Tremor burst? You don't even have that much tremor on you. Go for it. Express VA says Devin, it's a YouTube stream, it will always be scuffed. No! We're changing, look, we're changing the streaming meta here, y'all. I think that the only reason that streaming is more prevalent on Twitch is because it's just like, you know, it's been around. It hasn't been around for longer, but streaming on Twitch has been around for longer than it has on YouTube. But I'm very much of the opinion that if Twitch didn't have like the culture built into it that it does, that YouTube has way better features in almost every way for streaming than Twitch does. Like both from a streamer's perspective and from a viewer's perspective, like watching VODs on Twitch is just not good. I think most people can agree with that sentiment. The only thing that Twitch really has over YouTube is the fact that there's just more people that stream on there, and it like, it's just more of a streaming community. You know, there's the culture, the emotes that everybody knows on Twitch, stuff like that. But one day, I believe that does not act for this turn. Oh, is that all it does? He just can't do anything? You got that thing? Use that thing. Can we afford? No, okay, we barely can't afford Don's, but that's okay. I think Don's already dominating here anyways. Favored, dominating. Perfect. Kill the bonger. After this fight, I might, we might, in the stream for like just a second, to figure out if I can hopefully make it not lag. All the ego. That should be enough. Then maybe that's too overkill. I think it's just the right amount. It depends on how you like your chicken. I prefer mine well done. I hope that most people wouldn't order their chicken medium rare. I don't know if people do that. It's not even the ego that finishes them off. It's the random skill 2. Actually, is that her skill 2 or skill 1? I don't even know. From Don. Quite fitting. I would not recommend ordering your chicken medium rare. I don't know if this is a very good idea. EX clear. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. This was easier than the first. It was like shorter. Why is this dungeon after this dungeon? I swear that dungeon was easier than the first one we did. I know. I'll take it though. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Up to 1900 lunacy. Don't mind if I do. Okay, what can I do, guys? How do I fix this? Keep lunacy for next season, which is in 3 days. Well, we're gonna do we always do a pull at the end of each stream, but we should still have a lot for the next season. But guys, I wonder what's causing these issues. Would it be stupid to unplug the internet and plug it back in? You guys think that could do it? Look, all right, you ready? We're disconnecting the internet. I'm about to stop moving, but give me like 5 minutes. Oh God. Oh God, come back. We're back. We're back. Everything is better. Don't worry. We are back. Will that fix it? I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. All right. Do I have any more, did we make any more progress in the battle pass? A little bit. Oh wait, I think we might have to restart our Limbus. Limbus, could be disconnected from the internet. Yeah. All right, let me restart Limbus. God, dude, I hate the scuff streams, guys. I feel like usually around here, we do things pretty darn well. We usually don't have that many issues. It is just a little frustrating when things are a bit out of my control. I mean, how do the professional streamers never have any issues? What's up with them? How are they so pro? Error code catface? You want a video on helping with lag? No, it's not that, ExpressVPN. I do appreciate it, but ooh. It's something to do with the new internet at the new place. Raises an identity's uptide tier up to tier 4. Whoa. Well, ain't that good? Okay. Wait, am I gonna be able to get to day 14? Am I gonna miss this? Because the update will release, isn't this only... Wait, okay, no, this says it goes until the 22nd. Okay, so we're good. We'll be able to get all of these. Yeah, we're fine, we're fine. I was afraid that we we're gonna be able to get all of our rewards, but we're good. All right. Well, we should probably get somebody up to uptime 4 then. Rapid Identity Uptime module developed by LCA R&D team. Forcibly insert the shimmering threads and weave the shards together, rapidly raising the uptime tier to a certain level. What those outside the mirror may not know, this devastating injection sweeps short-lived destruction through the mirror. Don't get scammed, Devin. It only allows you to uptime 4. It doesn't let you fully level up a character. Well, what does that even mean? I know that there's a difference between level and uptie. I didn't expect them to fully level him up for us. I might just use it on our Inclair or Faust. What are the rewards for uptying them? On hit inflicts 2 nails. Pierce damage up, blunt damage up. Extra damage to targets with 5 or more nails. And it gives her whistle passive also applies to Fnatic. Don't. It's gonna be a huge waste. Use it on a new ID. There are better IDs. Yeah, but I just want to do it. I mean, it might not be optimal, but I want to have it uptie 4. Oh, it directly upties your characters to uptie 4, even if you only have them uptie 1. Okay. See, thank you. I'm so sorry for actually giving me a genuine explanation instead of just typing no, don't do it. I like that. Okay. That is a worthy reason as to why we should not do it. Aaron might have also said something, but I didn't see it. Oh, he also did. Yeah, it goes from 0 to 4. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. That's just the only one that I saw. I thought you understood? No, I don't understand. I don't know how to read. Yeah, we'll save it then. It would be so cool to have an uptie 4, but... Alright, well, that's how it's chicken done. What are these little minis? Aaron is still a human who needs regular breaks. Are you still awake, Miss Faust?
점검할 게 조금 남아서요. 거칠게 싸운 만큼 엔진을 쉬게 해주고 있을 때 정비가 필요하답니다.
The stream of buffering to spare? No, there's still issues. What is possibly going on? I guess there is also the chance, what if it's not us? What if it is to YouTube? This is tweaking. Mega tweak. Okay. Let's see. It's probably me, though. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't want to, like... obviously, I'm excited for what's to come up here. I don't want to, like, the rest of the stream to be... really bad, you know? I'll just have to figure things out. I'm not sure I want to continue the rest of the stream if we're having issues for the entire stream that you guys have to deal with, like, non-stop buffering, and then, like, if something something epic's happening, and then, like, stream buffers in the middle of it, I'm like, oh my... And we just stop right there. That'd be really, really lame. Ring 2 says I'm dueling Devin streams. I'm not seeing issues on the Twitch side. Okay, well then, I guess if you guys don't want to deal, if you guys don't want to see the buffering, you could go over to the Twitch. That is in the description. I believe the VOD should be totally fine when we're done with it. So, yeah. Hopefully it's not a super bad, terrible buffer stream. We're gonna stick it out. Alright, I appreciate you guys putting up with the issues. Well, let's continue. Alright, we're gonna continue as if nothing happened. I would appreciate, though, if we don't point it out in chat. If we're like, if the stream is lagging, don't be like, oh, huge mega lag, or oh god, stream's dead. Because I think that just looks bad for people that might be joining into the stream or are watching the VOD after the fact. Okay, that's my spiel. We shall continue. Yeah, Yan says Twitch is fine. Maybe it is just a YouTube thing. Weird. There are a few things left to check. As the engine is treated harshly during operation, it needs to be well maintained while at rest. To substantiate her words, Faust carried light tools and a small mechanical device in place of her usual spy Honda. You're working hard. This barely counts as work. To witness Faust's magnum opus cordis being overworked with no time for care takes a greater toll, rather. She said after making a light smile. You like this update in particular? Faust looked down at me using a handheld device. Oh, this thing? Yes. I believe previously you weren't fiddling with it as often. It's nothing much, I was just making the most of this new feature I've needed. Oh my god, we got everybody in the Twitch chat now. Hello Thunder and Boom Dude. This might be our peak on Twitch just because people are gonna move over there. Whenever Faust requests a break for routine maintenance, my LCB PDA also receives updates. The updates occasionally come with additional functions, and this time, a note. The device didn't have this functionality until now. It didn't, surprisingly enough. You didn't know that? I thought you were omniscient, Faust. Faust only knows everything that Faust knows. Pardon me for a moment. She took a peek at the screen of my tablet. Are you attempting to write an encyclopedia, Dante? I mean, you keep using words I don't know, stuff like fixtures or whatever, wings are. It might be common vocabulary for you all, but not me. I understand. I do suppose you've lost all memory of the city. Yep, so I want to write down most stuff here, and copy down the things I've been scribbling on paper while I'm at it. This clock on my shoulders could be replaced with yet another head at any moment. There's no guarantee the memories I have right now will stay with me. That's why I must prepare a backup plan like this. Oh, what if... I'm still kind of thinking that Dante's probably some evil villain mastermind, megamind looking clock looking man. And that after we succeed in our goal of going through whatever the Limbus company story is, that he's going to remember that he was actually an evil demon lord type of guy. But maybe through all the records he keeps with the sinners, he'll be able to remember back to his old self and not be evil man. So I don't forget twice. Maybe they're gonna have to convince him. Like, no, Dante. This isn't you. You can be better than this. Subtle foreshadowing? I don't know, I guess. Hello, Gist Chatter. Hi, everyone. Hey, Devin, a question. What's your favorite status in Limbus? Well, so far, the only team that we've really been able to build around a status is the in-corp nails and the bleeds. Which the bleeds do seem pretty cool. But I don't know if I can really make a sound argument for any of them until I can truly build a team around each. But probably bleed, just because that's what we've been using so far. All right. I mean, if the minis are this short, we can go through all the minis. Let's do all the little minis real quick, and then these do just seem to be the little side stories that we had in Luna as well. Oh, what the hell? Without warning, the bus ground to a sudden halt in the back streets. We'll stop here today. Charon, I fear we haven't quite reached the destination. We're approximately 15% short of the target location. Considering our schedule, proceeding at least 3% farther would be ideal. Charon's sleepy. Excellent bus drivers don't drive while sleepy. Got it, just stop stomping the brakes every damn time. You know how much you've done this. Forsooth, Sir Heathcliff hath crashed his nose onto the back of the front seat for the 4th time, which must signify that this is the 4th screeching halt to occur. Leave the wheel as soon as you start feeling sleepy, said the radio. That's a good point. You need to be a bit more flexible about that sort of thing. A statement as plain as that can be quite amusing depending on who says it. Ah, the minted boy agrees with me, eh? It's funny when the least flexible one says that kind of gabble. What was that? If that's what you're playing at, what about that old fogey over there who still thinks she's a wartime general? Ishmael pointed to Otis, whose veins were beginning to stick out on her veteran, placid face. This is a prime example of the terror of learned fear. It's happened enough to be familiar, but still rather intimidating to hear Virgilia send the bus into chilling silence with a single gesture or utterance. What is it? You were all happily chattering moments ago. No reason not to continue. Aren't you signed to go on a proper rampage after? I was stretching. Felt a bit stiff. It's laughable how you behave. You're like dogs that drool at the sound of a bell. If you've got complaints, remember that my office is in the back. In the back. What? Remember that my office in the back always has open hours. I'll make time for consultations. Miss Faust, I relieve the rest to you. Of course. Vergilius nonchalantly walked past the sinners with Charon at his side, and both stood at the back of the bus. Open, Perilla. It's sesame, Charon. Charon knows. It's not like magic phrases are what open doors anyway. I suppose so. Corny jokes. The door large enough to fill the backside slowly opened. Been a few months, but still weirds me out every time I see it. It's bigger on the inside, right? As the back door opened, a splendid, narrow, deep, spacious hallway revealed itself. An endless corridor that looked to go on forever. Far into this hallway, classy poles demarcate the end of the area we're allowed to traverse, standing in front of unending lines of red lights. Though this place seemed comfy, something about it makes eerie feelings creep up. Now that I think about it, is that one of those singularities belonging to a wing? Frau Faust, do you know anything? Of course it is, but I am certain that you do know that I cannot speak of them in much detail, Herr Gregor. Good stand to be a bit nicer about it. This is a corridor. That's correct. It's a corridor. Sure is. A long hallway with doors to rooms on the sides, of course. It's a corridor. LF. What are you trying to... Whatever, I'm too tired. Dante, please hurry on with it. Gregor's words snapped me out of idly staring down the edge of the passage. Oh yeah, right. Dante, while I understand that you may feel it to be an unnecessary repetitive act, simply put, the executive manager's approval is a vital part of the procedure. Please understand. Boomdude says sometimes I forget 3 of the sinners are German. Oh, is Gregor also German? Is that why is that where the Frau Faust and Herr Gregor came from? I thought that it was just because Faust was German. No need to put it like that, Miss Faust. With the answer, I got up from my seat and stood at the front of the bus, looking at the crew. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. Thank you kindly. Starting now, you'll be given a maximum of 12 hours to partake in sleep and rest. The duration is subject to change. Have a good night. As soon as Faust finished speaking, the sinners walked along with groans and sighs. Aw, geez, man, I'm whipped. A fine night, young Sinclair. What say you another game of chess? No thanks, Don Quixote. You always run to Mr. Yisong for hints whenever you're losing. That is untrue, Sinclair. That was because I could not bear to watch the grievous misplacements. That's even worse. Bonjour, manager, and thank you for today's work. As for tonight's watch... Oh, Marcel, thanks for suggesting. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling sleepy today. Then Otis suddenly intervened. Executive manager, allow me to remind you that I'm always willing to stand in for night watch duty if you ever feel fatigued. Yeah, Babushka de Camp, how's about we get inside now? Executive manager, your hard daytime work must... Sure, let's get you to bed. Ishmael gave me a small nod and proceeded to draggingly chaperone Otis through the back door with Rhodia. Then, at last, Faust and I remained. That was fortunate, Dante. Had they not forced Otis to retire, to have nagged you for the duty of night watch for a while, quite a while again. It does happen a lot. I commented back as I watched the sinners head into the corridor, one after another. Man, I cannot read today, y'all. After Rhodia's entered and closed the door, Ishmael opens the same to get inside. You said the door leads to a different space each time it opens, right? Yes. As long as a sinner is in the right mental condition, the door will lead to a lodging appropriate for rest and personal use. Lodging, is it? It looked more like jail cells last time I peeked through the window. Still, she must mean it can be used as a personal living space, for sleep, showers, self-care, and all that. You seem to have other questions besides that. My clock has no eyes, nose, or mouth, and yet, somehow, it feels as though Faust reads something out of me. Not that she'll tell me how she manages it. You know, just curious about what's over there. I pointed down to the far end of the corridor with my finger. Right to the horizontal depths of this seemingly endless corridor. As I have told you repeatedly, it is best not to be curious about it, Dante. As expected, Faust chooses to walk over the corridor with a faint sigh instead of a real answer. And yet, just maybe, Faust knew all along. She knows it all, as she likes to say. Maybe she knew that I would learn about what lies beyond in this corridor soon enough. What is down the corridor? What in the hell is down the corridor? Is it like Miffy's intestines? Oh! Mini 3 is beyond the bus's corridors. Well, let's find out. Maybe this will give us a bit of an explanation as to what's going on here. Sunny says Faust and Gregor are both German, yes. They're German, they're source materials. Okay. I don't think I've ever heard of Gregor. I don't know what Gregor's from. Obviously I knew that Faust was German though. Like the whole of Canto 4 now. Don't worry, wait, we're gonna get through this last minute and we're gonna do Canto 4. It happened exactly a week after that fruitless exchange. I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. Thank you kindly. Starting now, you will all be given a maximum of 12 hours where you can sleep and rest. The duration is subject to change. Have a good night. Faust gives the same instructions as always. In response, sinners groan and stretch like usual. Except this time, one sinner stuck out of that normalcy like a sore thumb. What now? Leave him be, Ishi. It's not the first time he's all grumpy like that, is it? And Heath, make sure to simmer down before you get in your room, Kay. All that grumbling thunder in there keeps me awake, you know. The sinners' rooms, their lodging, personal space, and cell reflect their state of mind, or so I've heard. Each room's floors, walls, and overall ambiance are shaped after the sinner's personality, and the view through the window changes depending on their emotions and mental state. Though all I've seen were distant glimpses through the window, so I don't have all the details. The room Heathcliff enters would sometimes, actually rather frequently, emit wuthering and stormy sounds. Usually he'd snap back with a, "Why should I?" or something like that, but he only clicked his tongue. I suppose he doesn't feel like arguing. Thanks to that, he stood in the corridor until all the other sinners, save for Faust, went into their rooms, staring down the passage with a frown. Maybe he was relieving stress this way. Oh, and that right there is where the incident began. Oh, wait, what's with all those doors down the aisle? Heathcliff pointed in the same exact direction I did a week ago. Those doors were beyond the no trespassing line blocking the way. Heathcliff, I recommend against walking further into the corridor than necessary. That sure makes it sound awful suspicious. There's nothing of which to be suspicious. You're better off listening to Faust. What, you keep treasures of some such in there? Faust's secretive attitude was enough to rouse his curiosity. Heathcliff, do not do it. You'll regret your action. Got well emotional and gobby, eh, Miss Cleveress? It's like you're actually hiding something there. He sprinted in the dark before we could stop him. What's in there? Just as I was about to ask Faust an obvious thing to be concerned over. Oh! Heathcliff's sharp scream echoed from the unlit area far into the corridor. Dante, now is the time to take my left hand and run with me. I won't be able to get him out in time on my own. I may be engulfed myself if I don't act quickly. Before I could process what she meant, Faust ran off in the direction Heathcliff disappeared. It was coming from the center path. I know. Without elaborating further, Faust continued running. At another fork we encountered, Faust chose the right path. Then I saw him. He crawled towards us with all his might from the middle of the hall. As if he might fall the moment he let go. What the hell is all this? And this place? Even though I couldn't see much in the dark behind him, I definitely felt some presence in it. Faust, what's over? Dante, I want you to hold the knob of this door tightly. Firmly grip my hand as well. Holding my hand securely, she gradually approaches Heathcliff. Isn't tilted or anything, is it? Why does it feel like we're hanging off a cliff? That is because we're in a corridor, obviously. Dante, do not let go. Reminding me to hold fast, Faust extended her other arm while holding her behind her.
이걸 잡으세요.
Heathcliff, grab this if you would.
미쳤냐?
Are you
커다란
mental?
칼을 쥐면 손이
I handle getting
튀어나오잖아.
gashed if I try grabbing that giant
손이
blade.
깊게 베이는 것으로
You'll much
끝나는데
prefer deep wounds on your
나을
palms to
텐데요.
what you can suffer down there. Baffled, Heathcliff looked at the sword and then darkness behind him. Bugger! Gah!
당기세요.
Dante, pull him up.
힘껏.
Might and main. Got it! Right as we pulled Heathcliff up. I'm not sure if it's even right to say that we pulled him up, but nevertheless, Faust hoisted his unconscious body by the legs and started rushing, saying that we need to return the way we came. Following her lead, I supported his arms and trails behind, keeping his head from dragging along the floor. After burning some time,
더 깊은
let's
곳에서
just say that it's
방향을
fortunate he
일으키자니
wasn't
이렇게
lost in
돼요.
a deeper area. Dante,
시계를 돌려줘야겠습니다.
you'll have to turn the clock. Heathcliff's gonna be okay, right?
정신적인 피해가
The
심할 겁니다.
psychological damage is likely to be severe. Our work will be encumbered if he loses his mind. I didn't have a choice. Is that the sound it makes now when we wind back the clock? Good work back there, Dante. While it is unfortunate that we have lost a portion of our limited break time to this. Faust, just what's in there? Where does it lead? You know, I think is there a mod to change the Dante rewind sound to the ReZero revive sound effect? I think that would be pretty good. Heathcliff comes back to life in the Andrew's telling me at this point, I've seen that stuff now. It was only natural that I want to know what resides there and what was chasing Heathcliff. No, all mods are banned. Oh, I thought you guys said there were mods for Limbus. Or was there just used to be mods? But no longer. There's only skin mods for identities. All Limbus mods got banned due to it being live service. Okay, that makes sense. I did think it was strange that there was mods in a live service game. I get you. Moreover, why did it never show itself to us, and why did it vanish instead of chasing him any further? These questions were driving me crazy, but alas,
처음에 말했듯
as stated earlier, there are limits to what Faust can elaborate. Yep, I honestly didn't expect much. The corridor, UIF. Ryoshi muttered with a cigarette in her mouth, walking past us both. She must have left her room while we were out on our rescue mission. However, Faust proceeded as if not a soul had just walked by, as if nothing was just said.
버스 부서에
You did prevent a sudden vacancy in the bus department. Though I wouldn't exactly call it a reward, I do suppose it isn't a bad idea to inform you of one thing. Oh, let me hear it! The unexpected boon had me rubbing my hands together. Right, what will she tell me now? Dante, when you traverse a road you have never walked before, what do you do? I mean, use a map, obviously. That's right. Then even if you don't have a map, your brain will form images to serve as one. From there, on that map, there will be a starting point and a destination clearly marked. When you return from your trip, you will trace back through that way. It's so obvious I don't need to verbally answer, I just nodded along. Hopefully that makes it clear enough. This is why you should remember where you started in the corridor, especially when you open a door. Flabbergasted by the abrupt end, I blurted. Now then, Faust has grown tired. Do take care. She walked through the door before I could say something, leaving me with a riddle. Of course it would go like this. I sighed out of frustration, but not a breath of air is expelled from my pitiful clock. Still left powerless. All I can do is boot up this electronic notebook and piece together what little information I have collected. Is this supposed to be, is like the corridor supposed to be the mirror dungeon or something? Is that why she mentions the map? What is with the unending expanse of the bus? What's going on there? A little strange. A little strange. But alright, well those are the little mini stories done, so I guess it's Canto 4 time, y'all. Yeah, we got more than enough time. Oh, the corridor is from Leviathan, if I remember correctly. Okay. I see. 54 stages. And what is this? And there's like... Is this like difficulty level or something? Or is these like little chapters within the canto? Actually, I do kind of like the idea. I kind of do want to save the Kanto for tomorrow. I like Devourer's idea. Mirror Dungeon to finish up today? Yeah. Yeah, Kanto 4 is obviously going to be a big, long thing. I kind of do want to save Kanto 4 for tomorrow. But, yeah, let's do our first Mirror Dungeon day, because I really, really liked the Mirror Dungeon. Those are teleports, you don't have to scroll all over the screen. Okay. That makes sense. That's what I was thinking. So it's just that long. That's insane. Long as Kanto 4. Okay. Yeah, let's do a Mirror Dungeon. This is our first ever Mirror Dungeon. I know we said we're gonna kind of try and avoid them until we got further into the story because we didn't want to get any spoiler boss battles or anything from the Mirror Dungeon. But I think that we should do the Mirror Dungeon. I think this would be awesome. This would be fun. I don't know what these little power level things are on everybody. I don't really know what's gonna happen in here. Let us enter the Mirror of Dreaming. Rest bonus 120. Oh, Knowledge says you should do Mirror Dungeon. Each Mirror Dungeon gives you 250 lunacy. Okay, huge. I like it. I like it. Just in chat says most of the Kanto is story and not really battle related. A lot of it's mainly filler. Yeah, I mean I've noticed that with a lot of the Kantos is that it's a ton of story, not always like the battles don't really matter that much. But okay, let's do it. Race of the Dreaming Star. Are these like little augments to the Mirror Dungeon that I can put on? This is like Inscription Casey's mod, where we could put on the intentional like debuffs, but like we get stronger rewards from it. Upon entry, all identities gain 3 levels. Upon floor clear, all identities gain 1 level. Oh, I think these are actually buffs, but they cost. Yes. Okay. Then, oh no. Devour says no. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's just rock with 600 cost right out the bat. Cause I don't even know like really if these are that good. Wound Clarid. Wound Clarid goes insane. Yeah, I think almost all of these fights, dungeons, stuff that we're gonna do. What is this a pack? Are gonna be bleed because that's what we got. Select floor 1 theme pack. What is this thing? Select a pack and pull, and you get a clear bonus. Flat Broke Gamblers, The Forgotten, or Automated Factory. Oh, I think this is what. This determines what ego gifts will spawn in there, and maybe like what kind of fights you face. Somebody says, "Oh, none of these are spoilers." Okay, so yeah, it depending on which one we chose here, it could have given us a spoiler. But obviously, these are all ones that we've done. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So this, upgrade the first encounter reward card to the highest tier it could spawn as. Gain Gloom Ego Resource and +1 Ego Resource of 2 other random affinities. And the Grimy Iron Signature we know is good. I'm gonna go Forgotten. I think the Ego gifts that I get from this are overall just like good no matter what. Like these first two are just good. Base without really having to synergize with anything. And then the nail, the stake is good for us as well. All right, we're in. Yeah, the mirror dungeons are pretty short, it seems like. I mean, unless these fights are gonna take a while. Okay. So the fight, I'm sure we're just gonna be fighting, I think we're in the Lobotomy Corp area again. I think we're gonna be fighting Appleton. So I guess whatever pack you pick is based off of a previous Kanto that you completed boss battle. Yeah, Boom said, I'm pretty sure past Kanto 3, you're no longer spoiled for future content, and the dungeon adds more content as you progress. That is awesome. Wait, this mirror dungeon thing sounds so cool. Alright. In chain battles, you can deploy backup units in addition to participating units. When a unit is defeated mid-battle, a backup unit will substitute in to fill their place. In chain battles, you cannot lose until all units selected for the encounter are defeated. When a participating unit is killed, backup units will be substituted in the field in the order of their deployment. They enter with bonus SP based on the starting SP values defined in their deployment order. Okay. In chain battles, SP lost due to the ally's death listed in the base factors increasing decreasing sanity will not activate. I think I get the idea. I think I know how this will work. So obviously this is our squad. Give me Inclair, Faust, used to U2, and then we'll put in, I think we'll bring Ishmael, and this can be our backup units. Oh, this was the other ID that we got. I just remembered. This was the third ID that we got last stream. It was Sync Association South Section 4 Otis. And everybody's already level 50? Is that just part of the mirror dungeon? Everybody's always max level? That's cool. Oh, and it's 6 at a time. Oh, so we get Ishmael and Honglu up in here. Awesome. Okay. Now we can win rate with 6 people instead of 5. Isn't that just wonderful? Oh my god, look at him go. When it's 6v6, the battles look insane. They're just going at it. Okay, so I guess that is how the battle is balanced then. So I'm sure if you're max level no matter what, then yeah, so are the enemies. Okay, so unless you just have like really good IDs, it's like already inherently balanced around levels. Like it's not like you can just come in here with like super, I guess you could come in here with like fully uptied units, which would make it easier, but got you. Chloris is on hard mode to use your own levels. Okay. Got you. Look at my Inclair go. What a legend. Okay, wait guys, Mirror Dungeon might be the coolest thing that I've seen so far from this game. I mean, obviously also it's, I mean, Limbus also has an amazing story. At least Kanto 3 story was so good. But gameplay wise, Mirror Dungeon really piques my interest. I mean, I'm a sucker for a roguelike, you know? Who doesn't love a roguelike? I just wonder if they get longer than this, because this is pretty short. A whale fills the forest. You can't help but wonder what it's so sorrowful for. When did we enter a forest? There's a coffin in the middle of the woods. When did we get in the woods? It's been tied with multiple cords and ropes in what appears to be a desperate attempt to keep its contents from escaping. However, the coffin continues to rumble and creak. You're in a deep wood. You search through the underbrush. Your leg! It's stuck in a bear trap. Go get that? You know what that's from? Shia LaBeouf. Wrath and Gluttony advantage check. Pass to gain a bleed ego gift. Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. That would be amazing. Who should do it? I mean, Don is pretty reliable in these situations. But it actually looks like our competent butler may be more ready to do so. Go for it. There we go. Thank you, Ishmael. So competent. So very competent. Umud says, I love ego gifts building and crafting. That's my favorite part of the mirror dungeons. Yeah, I mean, I do like, I mean, that's just inherent part of the roguelikes is like being able to get your, you're trying to get like the dream combo between all the ego gifts, you know, or like normally in the game like Isaac or whatever, you're like combine your items. I mean, just synergies in any game are always so cool. With each rope that's untied, the wail grows louder. You feel sympathy for the trapped being, and undoing the ropes, you begin to weep along with their wailing. One undone knot accompanies sorrow. One undone knot accompanies lamentation. When the last is released, you discover that there is no one inside. Perplexed, you examine the interior and find a single red jeweled beetle. Wait, did we get another...
저는 유능한 버틀러니까요.
We got another wound cleric? Counts as a tier 2 ego gift, can be sold at a shop or be used as ingredients for fusion. Okay, so if you get a duplicate, then it just gives you this, I guess. Oh, well, come on now. Don't give me my duplicates here. That's just sad.
실력 없으면 따라오지 마세요. 방해되거든요.
But I guess it counts when it says it counts as a tier 2 ego gift. I guess that means for when you make your own, when you craft your own ego gifts. Alexandre says Mirror Dungeon Hard has the most fun ego gifts. Oh, are they different between hard mode and normal mode? Interesting. Yeah, I would love to do a ton more of Mirror Dungeon stuff. It is cool how they've added content that's not necessarily just story related, that is also like fun and interesting. If only there was a world where they did this with Ruina. I mean, I don't really know how you do this with Ruina, but something like this with Ruina would have been so cool. Like maybe it's also like a deck builder, like you collect your cards as you take down enemies, stuff like that, or like you can replace your deck as you get through the Ruina Mirror Dungeon. There's a roguelike mod for Ruina. Wow, maybe we gotta check that out. That'd be so sick. Okay. Clarus's hard mode has higher tier stuff like all resistances change to fatal. Like ego gifts that can do that? That would be huge. Roguelike mod for Ruina turns into Slay the Spire. Really? That's exactly what I was thinking. Like a Slay the Spire, but Ruina mode. Ruina style. We're gonna have to check that out. I don't know when we'll do that. Maybe we can play that over the weekend. That sounds like it would be so much fun. That'd be so sick. Okay. It records right and wrong. Its job is to record the judgment of the one above. It does not assess what it writes. To lay down judgment is not a secretary's role. The scribe suddenly presented an emerald tablet. Read the tablet. Run a gluttony and pride advantage check to gain a keywordless ego gift. Or scrape out the letters. Let's read the tablet. One of y'all got that. I think it's probably Hong Lu. Hong Lu, you'd be good at this. 4 to 14. 4 to 14. 4 to 16. You know, we do... She's just so competent, though. I have to go with my competent butler. She's just so very competent. Yes! It's a tablet of unknown letters. While you're unable to fully grasp it, a few words stand out. Judgment, retribution, punishment. You also see some combination of words that might have deadly consequences if you try to understand them. When you look back up, the scribe gives you a short nod before soaring into the sky. Sinu, pass check takes 5 SP damage, but the lithograph was earned. We must firmly grasp the lithograph. Whenever an enemy is staggered, the ally with the least HP heals 5% of their max HP. If said ally has gluttony affinity attack skills, heal 10% of their max HP instead. Oh, whenever an enemy is staggered. Oh, I like that. I love the firmly grasping it, firmly gripping it. That's big. Okay. Thank you very much. And now we can spend... Wait, so does the mirror dungeon have like multiple floors or something? Because it does seem like we're literally almost at the final boss and we've done almost nothing. 5 floors. Okay. I'm sure somebody probably already said that because I've mentioned it a couple times. But thank you, Boom Dude. Okay. So I should be playing around with the fact that there's gonna be more after this. We could replace Coerced Judgment with skill 3. which would probably be pretty big. Because what do... Am I allowed to see his skills here? No, I just have to know. Self-destructive purge is the one that deals extra damage if he's fanatic and also lowers his SP the most. So skill 1 to skill 3 is probably the best. Knowledge Seeker says that it's godly. Okay, I think it's worth it. And it clears most of our damage anyways, so you can check his ID by clicking on the team option. Ah, smart one. Thank you. Yeah, see, here's the problem though. If we get rid of it, he'll only be able to gain fanatic from if we use whistle. Like his coerced judgment's how he gains fanatic. But it really is just not, it's just such a bad skill. You never want to use it. Yeah, get rid of that. Give me that. Spend 120 cost to replace this skill? Yes. Okay, perfect. None of these have like bleed built into them, which is what I would have liked to see. Oh, and you can enhance your gifts here as well. Yes, enhance the wound cleric. Can I like keep doing it? I mean, this one just seems really, really good. Okay, that's as far as it can be powered up. And then we can fuse gifts. So obviously we want bleed. Yeah, but we should probably wait. We should probably chill for a little bit. I think I'm gonna hold on to this currency for now. Don't really have anything else I need to do right now. I could do a keyword refresh. See if we could get a bleed. Oh, you don't lose the skill, just gain 1 copy of it. You'll still have 2 of skill 1. Okay. So it just gave us more skill 3s. Yeah, we probably should use a bit of our currency. Oh, and you can refresh it for a specific keyword. Oh. Yes, give me bleed. Okay. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Tangled Bundle. When the ally with the fastest speed deals damage to an enemy with a skill that inflicts bleed potency, count, or unique bleed, deal extra damage. That's big. Comment star, if all enemies have bleed, all allies gain haste. Questionable. Give me that. I love damage. And almost everybody has like unique bleeds or bleeds that they can apply. And let's just make it like deal a gazillion damage. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this 200 currency though for the future. I mean, maybe it would be worth. Probably not worth though. 1 haste. And I think Lobotomy pack can be really good, but we already have healing through. We already have that healing through the item that we got. Through I forget the name of it. What are you? The lithograph. So I'm gonna hold off on it. Yeah, I like what we got here. I'm gonna leave the Lobotomy pack. We already have healing, and see if we can save this currency for something better in the future, upgrades and such. Let's go. You don't need healing if you don't get hit. See, that's what I'm saying. Now you're speaking my language. I'm glad somebody here is on the same page. And Town says every center is healed fully when you finish the floor. Yeah, so we're fine. We're all good. Is this not a focus battle? Who are we even fighting here? Is it just a big wave of bug boys? Take on the head manager, I think. Is he supposed to be the little boss here? I was hoping to get a focus battle, but yeah, dude, almost all of our attacks apply some kind of bleed, so they're all gonna deal like an insane amount of damage. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's floor 1 fight, so it's gonna be easy. I guess that makes sense. Still, make it an easy focus battle. They're much more interesting. Much more interesting.
이렇게
Oh, and Knowledge Seeker says, by the way, IDs have skills 1, 2, 3 in the amount of 3, 2, 1. Okay, I was not aware of the pool difference of skill. That was actually so easy. I didn't realize that there was more skill 1s in the pool than skill 3s. So now we just balance it out by adding a skill 3 for in Claire. Now he's 2, 2, 2. Okay. Select encounter reward card. Gain cost or gain an ego gift. We have leftover cost, so give me an ego gift. Oh, it's the devil's share. This is what was in the shop. Apply haste next turn to one ally with the highest poise potency and one ally with the highest poise count. If the ally has less affinity attack skills, apply 2 haste instead. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna end up hitting Ishmael, which is fine with me. Oh, and you get to choose one of these 3 gifts. I thought it was in order. Well, obviously I want Grimy Iron Stake. Yeah. When hitting an enemy using a single coin skill, inflicts bleed potency, inflicts defense level down, and if target already has bleed or unique bleed, inflict 3 bleed potency instead. And they come with a special little passive that comes along with it, I guess. So enemy level up +2. Oh, this only makes them go up +1. Dude, this is so cool. This is so fleshed out. Wow, I really, really like what they're doing here. Well, yeah, just give us less damage. Is this a buff for them or is this a buff for us? I think this is a buff for us, but the enemy levels go up +2. So I'll take the stake. Oh, it is for the enemies. Okay, so the enemies take less damage. Oh, and each floor you get to choose a new pack. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. It is Bleed City over here, but there is a... oh, wait, not the... Wasn't the white Gossipium the, like, really bad one? Or is that the good one? There was one ego gift that everybody was like, do not take this, Devin, or it's going to ruin your entire run. I think we just go this way. We could also get the Rusted Cutting Knife. Oh, that seems really good. And it has Lust Synergy. White Gossipin is hated widely unless you're running Bleed. Oh, because... I get it. Because, yeah, if you're not running Bleed, you're just unstaggering enemies. Got you. And we can go fight some chicken boys? I don't know what this little bottom left symbols mean. I don't know what this lust and this slashing means. Maybe it's just what would be good against them. But the Gossipium. Gossipium's huge. Although this would also... I mean, the Rusted Cutting Knife seems insane, though. This is insane. We have to go this. I'm going flat broke gamblers. I want that. I want that so bad. I want the knife. I don't know what the little passive is that's going to be attributed to the knife once we select it, but it's really good. All right, what gives us the most rewards? I think we just always pick the route that gives us the most rewards. We get a gift here, some cost. This one looks like a little boss battle something. Warning, warning, warning. We go this way. I do not know what is this way, but we go this way.
나설만한 곳이어야 할 겁니다.
Hello, my friends. It's so good to see you, my mariachi boys. I'm sorry that we don't have our Sinclair in his proper mariachi uniform. But did he just roll a 0? Did we just roll 3 heads? I think we just rolled 3 heads, and that was really bad. Pretty sure I just saw him roll a 0. And Claire's got to improve. You know, maybe it was time to pull out the mariachi Sinclair. Maybe he'd be doing better with all this SP that we got. All right, what SP are you even at? Okay, he's at 21. That makes sense. And what is this? Okay, this is the mounting trials. They take 5% less damage. Yeah. Because you also get to choose what buffs the enemies get. That is so cool. I mean, I don't think that's a thing in any other roguelike that I know of. where you also get to choose, like, the enemies get stronger, where you get to choose how they get stronger. Actually, that one's not very unique, but I imagine there are some buffs that they can get that you can actually, like, you want to select because they're not that bad for your team, your specific team that you're running. I think minus 5% damage is going to be a pretty decent debuff, no matter what team you're running, you know? Good night, Storm. Need to make him go crazy? Yeah. Also, I haven't been looking at my ego resources. Are we keeping all of our resources between every single fight? Oh, I didn't get to see. I think we must be. Or maybe it's per floor. Maybe it's per floor. Yes, you keep them. You keep the ego resources for the whole dungeon. That seems insane. I mean, what's stopping you from just hoarding them all until you just get to one difficult fight and you just spam it all? Spam all of your ego. A bell occasionally tolls in the red room. It's a heavy, subduing sound. Why are you looking at me like that? Who is this person? The statue is chanting something. You're unable to recognize its words, but you feel that whatever it is not a joyous thing. There's a brass ring on the statue's finger. Listen closer. Take the brass ring. Lust and Gluttony advance check, passing in a keywordless ego gift, or place a coin. Win the battle to earn a keywordless ego gift and a sinking ego gift. I will take the double ego. You place a coin before the Grand Buddha Murti. This is Buddha? You've lost some weight. With the ceaseless chanting God, only the hollow echo of the bell bounces off the walls of the chamber. Perhaps a touch of secularity in the face of an emptying form has triggered something. Those taken by the Buddha Murti begin to swarm the void. The chanting left behind. Win the battle again. Ego gives bloody gadget and grandeur. No rewards upon defeat. It's a false Buddha. He has not truly reached his enlightenment. Oh. No! Guido's back! Guido, join us! We need one more! We're looking for one more. We've been sending out applications looking for one more guy to join the In Squad. The In Corp Squad. I think you'd be a great fit. Just, you know, double agent style. Get out of there. Do you have, like, special passives? Bai Shaja. At the start of the turn, fully recover HP? I have to kill the Buddha, don't I? My form empties. WoW class abnormality. Cyclical karma. All units transfer their karma to their targets after a successful attack. Karma is not transferred to my form empties as long as its allies are alive. And he takes no damage. At the start of the turn, if an ally is present, gain 10 protection. All units transfer 10 of their karma to their targets after a successful attack. Is this kind of like a Judgment Bird fight? Wait, this is we're finally getting a fully, like, fleshed out, very cool and interesting fight with a thought-provoking gimmick. That's what I've been waiting for. Karma is not transferred to my form empties as long as its allies are alive. Okay, and then obviously his attacks apply karma to his allies on Clash of Lose, and on hit inflicts karma. Interesting. Okay. Not fully aware of, like, how the karma is going to interact in a way that... Oh, wait, let me dominate here. Yeah, not exactly sure how the karma interacts in a way that's going to allow us to kill these guys. I guess we'll see. Oh, what does karma do? That's what I need to see. Takes extra damage per count at the end of the turn if at 108 or more. What is that number? 108 or more karma? Is that like a culture thing that I'm not aware of? And they die. Okay, so all we really care about right now is win rate. Win rate, win rate, win rate. Win rate for life. Okay. I mean, I don't think we're killing anybody, you know? So I should probably save my better skills for when we actually will be killing them. I want to make sure we're clashing. Yeah, it's dominating. Perfect. Go for it. Funnily enough, you can just brute force this fight by stacking status effects on MFB. Oh, that's true, because it's not like he's immune to all the bleed that we can apply. And he doesn't regenerate each turn. It's only the lured fellas, his little henchmen, his little gremlins. That's the method. 108 is a sacred number in Buddhism. Why? What does 108 have to do with Buddhism? I'm not very learned on the subject. Oh, we already have 50 karma on this guy. Did anybody get karma? No, and we have 2 fanatic already on our team. Dude, our team is so stacked. Yeah, honestly, let's just apply a ton of bleed on him. Let me see. Let me make sure, obviously, that we are... He has a lot of attacks, though. I mean, we're not going to be able to respond to all of these, are we? Not very good. Yeah, I mean, at least one of these is going to get through. Inflicts paralyze. Remove 3 ego resources of a random affinity. What the? Get your hands off my ego. Inflicts damage down. Wait. Get your grimy little hands off my ego. I don't want that. Yeah, somebody's definitely gonna have to clash against her. Okay. You got that, Don. The damage down isn't really that bad. We can, yeah. It's only on heads hit as well. I mean, so is this one, but we don't want to risk it. Okay. Good. Comes from Hinduism. Prayers to gods include naming 108 names of a god. Okay. It's the number. Oh, well, Aaron also says it's the number of worldly desires that must be discarded for nirvana/enlightenment. Don't you have to discard like everything? Isn't that the Buddhist way? Don't you have to live a life of complete, what do they call that? When you get rid of all of your worldly possessions. Hobo? Not hobo. It's all 108, they classify it. Oh, okay, it's like a specific list of 108 things. Asceticism, yes. Yes, see, at one point in my life, I did know that word. And I've let my brain rot and fester to the point where I could no longer remember it. Word of the day? How are we doing on you? We're actually dealing a good bit of damage just through this. I mean, also, they're not applying, like, any karma to us, so we're just winning the fight through that as well. If target has 5 or more bleed, inflict 5 burn. Yes, go for it. Go for it, my little Sinclair. You're favored. You dominate. You dominate. Favored. It'd be so good. We have so much blunt on this squad. I wonder if there's also a way to get us some, like, blunt synergy. Like, further... Oh, is this Sinclair? No, okay, no, this is... Rhodia and... not Rhodia. Don and Sinclair's abilities look a little similar sometimes. But if we get some more blunt synergy, that'd be big. Alright, go for this, though. Inflict all the nails. If target has 5 or more nails, inflict paralyze. I didn't realize that was a thing. He's already got 36 bleed on him. Be like... You know, I think that... Oh, that was a lot of heads. I don't think he rolled that well. Mr. Buddha Boy could use some better tunes. You know, I don't know if, like, after his enlightenment, he, like, lost access to his Spotify account or something. But definitely could use some better tunes up in here, other than the random occasional bell toll. Damn, we are losing all of our clashes. What is up with that? All right. He's got 80 bleed for 14. Honglu did get staggered. Oh, and because we lost more of our clashes, they applied some karma to us. Okay, wait. We gotta fix this. If you ain't dominating, I don't know what the hell you doing. He like keeps shifting between this attack pattern where he's using 4 dice and then maybe it's because we're staggering him. No, he doesn't have any stagger. He keeps shifting between these 2 forms of using 4 attacks and then 2 attacks. At the start of the turn of the Marty is broken, apply 30 karma and 3 fragile to a random other ally. Oh, Guido has. I didn't realize that. Guido's got fragile on him right now. During this state, the abnormality's behavior changes and all its attacks target units indiscriminately. Oh, his attacks are targeting. Wait, hold up. Some of his attacks are targeting his own guys. This one, and this one. So we hit his Marty. I don't know what the Marty is, but we destroyed his Marty. Okay, so then send all the rest of the attacks at Guido. Guido, and this time, you better not have your serums on you. They're gonna bring you back to life, alright? You better have left your serums at home. Look at that boy go. Oh my god! We should have sent 1 attack down there. Wait, I still had attack. Oh, never mind. I forgot. Yeah, there was 1 attack aimed at Rhodia. That's why we had to clash there. I was like, we sent an attack at the Buddha boy. One of the 108 had to have been good music. I guess it's true. I don't know the list of what they have to give up, but that's the only explanation. Forced to live a life of only bell tolling music. Isn't that so sad? Why did we do no damage? How is he still here? We broke it. We broke the stuff. What the hell? He got 92 bleed on him though. You know what, just kill him. Brute forcing this boy is much easier than trying to actually do it the correct way and like kill all the little henchmen. I mean, naturally, we would eventually inflict enough karma, I think. We're about to inflict some more karma on this guy right now. But just naturally, I think that Buddha boy is gonna die first. Truly a Devil Blocks moment, yeah. We do have a reputation of brute forcing all of our fights, don't we? Oh, look at, we did get one of them there. Dude, Faust can just not win a fight, though. What is up with you? And don't we get 2 ego gifts for winning this? You need to kill a minion in 1 turn because they regenerate? Yeah, I knew that. I was aware. Alright, that was only 1. Keep applying the bleed. Dominating. Actually, make sure we're targeting these in the back. Yeah. Attack the high speed stuff first. Yeah, y'all got that. Oh, there we go. All right, the bleed finally paid off, and the other guys just immediately die. See, that's how a boss fight should be. All right, the little cronies, little henchmen should definitely die when the big boss dies. We need more of that. Turn start, apply 2 damage up to a random ally. Predators allies with lust affinity attack skills apply 1 additional damage up to the said ally. Bloody gadget. Okay, I thought this thing might have had some blood synergy, some bleed synergy, but that's just good for everybody. And grandeur. Effects apply only to number 1 and number 2 deployed identities. When dealing damage with an attack skill that inflicts sinking potency, count or unique sinking against target 10 or more sinking. Inflict 2 sinking potency and lots of sinky. Lots of sinky. We do not have enough sinky to make that work. Don't worry about it. We're gonna upgrade it into some type of bleed. bleed ego gift at some point.
정화.
Is that bloody charm though thing? Is that specifically from that abnormality? Distortion? Whatever the hell he was? He turned to like this stone statue thing with like the little teardrop bleed thing, blood thing.
결국은
Use it for fusion? Yeah, that's the idea. That's the plan. If you don't have syncing, use it to fusion to an ego gift. You need synergy with your IDs. Yeah. I'm gonna use it to get some. Well, and we still have that. What do they call it? The excess resonance or whatever the hell it was. That whenever we got the second beetle guy, blood beetle. So we definitely have a couple that we can turn into a blood gift, bleed gift. Most ego gifts do originate from certain abnormalities, but I have no idea it might be from him. It looked like it did. It looked like whenever he died, he was like this stone statue with like he had that thing in it. Or I just have no idea. Maybe I make this stuff up. Endorphin kit. When gaining poise potency from skill effects, gain 1 poise potency and +1 poise count. If the skill's affinity was envy, the ally gains 2 poise potency and 2 poise count. I'll take it. There's really not that many ego gifts that come along with some kind of...
뭐 최선은 다해보겠.
What the hell are you saying to me?
먼지를 떨어내줘.
There's not that many ego gifts that have like a built-in downside, you know? Oh my god, he's insane. Okay. Hold back a little bit, Claire. Alright, this is your family. You were born to be a mariachi man. No need to hurt them so much. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, there's not that many ego gifts that have downsides. There's not really a reason to ever reject them. I know you have the option, but... That was his egg gem. The abnormalities turn to eggs when they die, and the color of the gem on the egg signifies the sin they most resonate with. Oh, that's right. I do remember them talking about the eggs. I didn't expect there to be much more eggage outside of big Apocalypse Bird. You know, I'm quite familiar with the Apocalypse Bird eggs. I guess they really went all in on the eggage thing in Limbus. Replace Otis's skill. No, thank you. Well, we're already up to 596 currency again. I don't know what is this just called cost? Is that what they named the currency in the mirror dungeons? It's just cost. There could be a, I think that we could find something better to call that. I don't know. But let's view some gifts. Give me bleed. And we're going to put in this, the faint vestige, grandeur, and what did this one do again? Apply haste next turn to an ally with the highest poise potency. I don't really care about haste that much. Give it to me. 90%. The following are the circumstances in which the resulting ego gift from the fusion won't match the fusion forecast. In such cases, keyword forecast will be marked as random. So we're guaranteed a... Then what is the percentage? Because this says it's guaranteed. Oh, it's a level 2 guaranteed, but only 90% chance of getting a bleed. Give it. Oh. Only applies to 1 and 2 when using skills that inflict bleed potency count or unique bleed, and if the target has 7 or more bleed count, deal 10% extra damage. Thank you. Everything else I like. I will level this up though. I guess that increases the damage. Oh, and it goes to more people. To number 3 and 15% damage. 20% damage. Thank you. I think we actually might want to move in Claire a little bit farther down in the lineup because he doesn't have that many skills that inflict bleed or unique bleeds. He actually applies burn based off of how much bleed they have. He's a bleed enjoyer, but I don't think he's a bleed inflictor. Also, this is pretty good. Just extra damage up. Do you have any units that gain poise from moves? The only one that I know of is Ishmael. I believe it's just Ishmael. I'll reroll for bleed here. Ooh, a blunt. When winning a clash with a blunt skill, gain 1 haste next turn. If the unit failed to deal any damage to enemies this turn, gain 3 haste next turn. It's just haste. I don't really care about haste that much. First turn start of the encounter, the ally with the least HP heals 15% of their max HP. Pride Absolute Resonance, no. This is the one that's just haste with bleed. I really don't know if it's worth the haste. And nobody really needs healing. I mean, Ishmael took a little bit of damage. She's kind of the only one we're about to heal anyways. We should be fine. I could sell the poise thing. How much did it sell for? 126? It'd probably just be worth to get rid of it, huh? Or can I use it to get like a really good lead thing? It keep Ishmael that crit? I mean, yeah, but Ishmael's not like our main damage, you know? We could save up. I do actually kind of like this though, but it only applies to the number 6 deployed identity, which isn't that good. Yeah. Replace a Rodion skill? Actually might not be that bad. Let me see. What's her skill? What's her tier 1 skill? Inflicts bleed. Her tier 3 inflicts bleed. Also deals extra damage while she's fanatic. And has 4 coins. I think I like it more. This one actually inflicts nails and paralysis. And gains her fanatic. I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna give her a better skill. I'm gonna upgrade skill 1 to skill 3. That's just more bleed application. More bleed application, although it's only on heads hit, but it's easier to keep her SP up. Yeah. We're gonna inflict a ton of bleed with this, and it deals extra damage while fanatic, which is really easy for us to do as well. I'm gonna save up the 200. I like it. I did think about going for the more paralysis, though. Oh, that's true. I could have just done the normal reroll after. I forget that you don't have to do the reroll only for bleed. You can just do another reroll. Like, you don't have to reroll the statuses or whatever it's called. The particular effect. You can just do a normal reroll. That probably would have been worth it too. But I'm happy. I think we're strong. We're coming into this fight with minus 15 SP on Grippy Boy, and I'm gonna. Oh god. Okay, wait. We gotta like redo the entire thing. That's kind of annoying. If you ever want to move somebody around in the order, I think you basically have to redo it. You all get all of that and then put in the rest. Good. Okay. Who's it going to be? $10, it's Ada? I think it may be Ada. Oh, look who it is! Look at you, Mary Mariachi, little woman. I'm coming for you. Start the turn, all allies heal SP. At 20 SP, gain attack power, defense up. When this unit is defeated, all allies lose 45 SP. Okay, that's pretty good. Win rate them to death. Maybe it would have been worth to look at all that poise she just got. Maybe it is worth keeping the poise ego gift. That is a lot. That's a lot of poise. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all don't stand a chance. He's going off too. Dude, Inclair just deals so much damage. Hello, Virulence. You know, I guess earlier when I said that the only eggs I was really familiar with was Apocalypse Bird, I guess that Nothing There also did have the egg, didn't he? Nothing There was an egg boy as well. What do the eggs mean? Where's my video documentary on what the deep meaning behind the eggs in Project Moon? Where's my video documentary? The eggs have been here all this time. She stands no chance. I'm so sorry. Goodbye. Her face just got kicked in. She got exploded by one kick. That was insane. Aaron says, I wrote an essay, Devin. Read my paragraph. Originally, all abnormalities in the Lobotomy Corp were going to turn to eggs when defeated, and clerks had to bring them back to containment. Failure to do so would let the abnormalities reform outside of containment. Where did you get this information? Oh! 33% chance of getting a random tier 1 to 2 bleed ego gift. Yes, please. Did not get an ego gift. Okay, that was sad. Beta Lobotomy Corp. Oh my god, Aaron, are you a day one? Are you a beater? He's a beater! He's a Lobotomy Corp beater! You were in the game before nobody else could. Could be you were in there. He's a damn beater. When inflicting bleed potency or unique bleed with skill effects, gain yeah, it's the one that I wanted anyways. Look at it, so good. It's so good. Give it to me. Day 1 Lobotomy Corp is insane. Beater, the horse is here now. Not the horse. No, not that, not Beta. No Beta, the beater. To be cleaved, emotional repression, or emotional flood. What even is this? What even the hell is this? Against enemies, all allies inflict ×2 bleed potency with skill effects. That's big. Enemies with bleed or unique bleed lose 2 speed next turn. Also big. I already have this one. Give me that. It's Wrath, though. I'll take it. Oh, this is the boss we're gonna face. To be cleaved, I don't know who that guy is. I've never seen these swords. Emotional repression. That looks like the toy, not the toy people, but like the robo cyborg people we fought. Also, I don't know what this guy looks like either. So this is also the only one that I recognize, and also has the best gift for us to get, so I'm taking it. All of these packs are spoilers, by the way. Oh, okay. That's okay. There's no way to avoid it. We can either go... Oh, this one's blunt. We want to go this way. We have lots of blunt damage. If we go this way, we can get more ego gifts by fighting the abnormalities. This might be the move. I want more gifts. I do love the gifts. But we have so much blunt damage. Aaron wants us to go to the bottom path. I'll do it. I'll go bottom. I'm a bottom. I'm a bottom boy. So that no one will cry. I've never met you before, buddy. I don't know what your gimmick is either. Entangled Curse Talisman. Deals extra damage per count at 9 or more count. Gains 2 attack power down at the start of the turn. Mummy Man. Let's do it. Let's do it then. Neutral, struggling. Go for it. You can use your big boy attack. Nobody's dominating on any of these. Okay. Favored. Favored. And then just send these as one-sided attacks, I guess. I should probably check the parts, huh? Or do I don't even have any information on the parts yet. Both are destructible. Right arm has less health, so we should probably go for the arm. Yeah. Go for the Z arm and flick some nails and trimmer on that boy.
사냥 시작.
I do love seeing a fight where it's just them and they don't have any other allies, because then you know there's going to be like some really cool gimmick that you have to play around. Go, Sinclair.
잘라낼 수 있다면.
Sever it by your own hands. You know, I could have been better, but at least you lost some SP. That's what matters. In Claire's skills will always say neutral or struggling when he is in fact going to win or is 50-50, which is why it's best to check his coins on his clashes. We've had in Claire where it said that he's gonna win his clashes. Does it not accurately detect like how his abilities work? Also, he's got double stagger. That's big. Wait, he's almost dead. Wait, look at all the damage we applied. Isn't it just over for him? I think that it does update it now. They fixed it like a year ago. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. It does. It accurately detects it. It accurately knows how in Claire's damage works. Oh, this boy just got smacked. That was insane. We basically just one-shot that boss. That was, you know, I was excited for a big boss fight. I thought it was gonna get good. I mean, I literally just said him. I was like, man, I could love a big boss fight because you know the gimmick's gonna be good, but there was no gimmick. There was nothing there. We destroyed them. Whenever an ally deals 12 or more HP damage to an enemy with a skill, inflict 2 rupture potency on the target. When using a slash skill, inflict 4 rupture potency instead. Effects only apply to number 1 and number 2. On crit, inflict defense level down. Thank you. I'll take that. I'll take a double. Take a little double trouble action. This is a dark cavern. Sounds of hard objects hitting each other loudly echo at random intervals. The noise is coming from 3 large skulls. They approach us clacking and rattling. They have no bodies, so they roll. They make noises endlessly, even as they roll. Looking at the 3 skulls that rolled at our feet, we find that they have different expressions. Should we choose one of them? Laughing skull, angry skull, passing in a rupture ego gift. Deranged skull, passing in a pierce ego gift. Give me the... we do pretty good for wrath. And we don't need either of these. Although I guess the rupture actually is good for our Hong Lu. So we'll go for it. Who will lift the skull? Yeah, I think Fanatical Judgment kind of goes crazy there. Is that the 1 to 30? We could... He is at minus 13 right now. But yeah, no, I think very high is better. I'm guessing this also can accurately predict how in Claire's abilities work, how his skills work. The Sands brothers? Are these the 3 cousins? 3 cousins of Sans and Pinocchio, whatever his name was, Piccolo. What was his brother's name? Papyrus. Go. Do your actually God, go for it. Don Quixote. Yes. The angry skull was lifted. Upset for whatever reason, it's clattered its teeth as if it was trying to bite something in the air. No, it was definitely Piccolo. No, I think Piccolo might have been a green fella. Green-looking man. All of a sudden, the hands felt lighter. Is this? The skull vanished in thin air and a glowing object was left on the hands. Bone stake was earned. Rupture effects deal plus 100% damage against enemy shields. Shields? I didn't know that shields were a thing. I've never seen a shield, I don't think. Shields? Since when have shields existed? I do not remember this. This has been a strange hodgepodge of enemies and events so far on this floor. Bug boys, mummy men, and skulls? Interesting. Blue health from block skills. Oh, okay. Shields is just block skills. Got you. That makes sense. Damn, look at the rupture going off. I hope this final battle of the mirror dungeon is actually difficult. I've been itching for a real challenge that isn't just based off of... Because also the fact that we're all max level, like all of our guys are max level, that means that whatever this final boss guy is gonna be, it's gonna be pure skill. There's no leveling being taken into account. It's not like, oh, you know, you're over leveled for the fight or you're under leveled for the fight. It's just, are you good enough to take down the boss? And I like that. I like it just being a game of pure skill. Like, give me Limbus chess. Give me Limbus company, but you can accurately predict every single attack and all of the numbers are predetermined. So it is a game of pure skill with no luck or chance. That's not true. I actually do like, I love the idea of playing a game where you're playing around your odds, not like actual 100%, like everything isn't predetermined. You're just trying to give yourself the best possible chance of winning instead of always knowing like this will always win. Try Mirror Dungeon hard when you get it then? Yeah, I think we will. I think somebody said that it was Kanto 6. Kanto 6 is whenever we unlock the hard Mirror Dungeons. But I kind of want to incorporate more of the Mirror Dungeon gameplay into the other streams thing. Because this is fun. I want to do more of this. Random tier ego gift, cost, or... give me the gift. Once a blessing. Effects apply only to number 6 deployed into identity. When hitting an enemy with a pierce skill, gain haste and pierce damage up. When defeating an enemy with a said skill, gain additional haste. Kind of meh, but we can just sell it if we want, or use it to upgrade to a bleed skill. Bandages. Among allies with bleed, the identity with the least HP heals 5% of their max HP. Well, you know, we apply the bleed. We don't inflict the bleed to ourselves. Let's do some fusions here. We can toss... Okay, what do I want to make into a bleed here? We don't have that much pierce, I don't think. I don't mind getting rid of this. We can throw in... Is the bone stake even that... We don't have that much rupture. There's one guy that deals rupture. It's not that good. And then on crit, inflicts defense level down next turn. Yeah, I don't really care. More bleed. Oh! No! 20% chance to get the cost refunded when refreshing in a shop. I mean, I guess that's cool. I was hoping for a bleed one. That's like Steam sale in Isaac. Oh. Okay. And what was this one? This one is the whenever you deal damage, inflict rupture potency. I guess it's all right. And it's not like it's not the ominous 10% chance. But now we can refresh for some better skills. PTS asks, has any Ruina mods caught your eye? Man, I cannot speak to that. I apologize. Yeah, we were just talking about the roguelike mod for Ruina. Those do look interesting. That's the only mod that I've really looked at, though, other than No Grind, that we obviously played with. Hello, GF. Alright. Give me a refresh on the bleed. There's the Gossipium. I think I definitely want this. A little and to be naughty plushie. Extra damage should be really good. You just take less damage. And the skills that inflict bleed, potency, counter, unique bleed, gain clash power +1. Wait, that's big. Wait, just an extra clash power +1? That is insane. Because almost all of our skills apply bleed or something. Wait, give me that. Give me this. That is huge. Oh god. Malarca is amazing? Yeah. Malarca. This seems super good. Townsends, are there any Nuzlocke mods for Una? I think that'd be really cool. I've thought about that. It's funny. It's still on the table. But I think it would be cool to just do like a, you know, like a self-imposed Nuzlocke in Ruina. I think that'd be so much fun. I've been trying to figure out what the rules would look like if we ever did do that, but that has like definitely been a thought floating around my head for a while now. Let me sell some of these gifts so that we can actually improve some of this stuff. Like, I don't really care about this. Like, I'm just playing for full bleed. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm a bleedy boy. What can I say? I love the bleed. I love the bleed. We could upgrade some more stuff, but I think I want to grab this little to be naughty plushie as well. And then if we can enhance anything, I might as well, but we'll just save them to enhance the rest of these as we get more costs. Inflict some more bleed potency. Inflict some more bleed potency and offense level down. I think this one's better. Yeah. I will just save up for the rest. Okay, we are all in on bleed. Leave the shop, yes. All right, actual boss time, or this guy gonna be a breeze as well?
준비 완료했습니다.
Devour, who was it? Devour? Who said that? No, it was just a chatter. Just a chatter said that. Oh, it's the same guy. That this is technically a spoiler fight, but I guess this is just the same exact boss. What are you doing here? Deja vu? I've seen you here. I've seen your kind here before. Favored, 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 and dominating. Go for it. Are you gonna be as weak as the last version of you that I fought? How much bleed and burn can we inflict? He wants payback for how you skipped past his gimmick. We might not even see the gimmick here. We might bypass the gimmick again. Why is brute force so effective in Project Moon games? How is it so good? How does it always work? We're gonna two-turn him again. He just stands no chance. Look at his health already. His body has more health than his actual existence has. This poor guy. He just wants to show off his gimmick. Oh my god, you're done, pal. You're done. It's probably because your team and ego gift build are really decent right now. Yeah, I mean, we do have so much synergy going on with everything right now. I guess it makes sense. All right, just you guys got that. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of bleed on him. Yeah. Well, I guess we avoided the spoiler. That's the way to do it, huh? That's how you avoid the spoilers in the mirror dungeon. You just kill the enemies before you can see the gimmick. That's the method. Gain cost, gain random tier, ego gift, or give me the bleed. No. No. I just want the bleed. I will take the smoke and wires, though. Thank you. This is the one that allies inflict 2 times bleed potency with skill effects. We don't even know if we have any skills that inflict specifically bleed potency, but also turn in enemies with bleed or unique bleed lose 2 speed, which is really good. Which is really, really good for us. How does a wooden doll even bleed anyway? Is the bleed that severe? That severe. He bleeds out the sap within the wood. We own everything. We own everything that you could ever want. After winning a combat counter, gain 3 costs for each enemy defeated. Wait. I mean, that's not that good now that we're already on the 4th floor, but that would have been huge to get earlier. I probably should have paid more attention to that. I think we go for Degraded Gloom and just try and get the blue Zippo lighter. Honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna play for the Zippo lighter, I guess. Do not pick Vain Pride. Which one did I pick? Oh, I picked Degraded Gloom. Degraded Gloom. We avoided it. Don't worry. I did not pick Vain Pride. Second has a spoiler fight. Okay. It may contain like a genuine spoiler. Got you. Okay, I'm glad we avoided it. We're good. I'm glad we avoided it. All right, where are we going here? We can go up here for an ego gift in a little mini boss fight. I do love a little mini boss fight. Yeah, we'll go this route. Honestly, just give me the... Well, no, I can get 50 cost, though. Give me this.
What in the hell are you?
Give me the event. This is a corridor of a large wooden mansion. Its floorboards are ancient. You can hear creaking noises approaching from a distance. Something walks in this direction. My master had a very unfortunate life. I am the butler of this house. This is Ishmael? This is Ishmael in 50 years. Sad, sad things happened here. Many sad things. I still carry with me my master's portrait because no one remembers them anymore. How is it? Can you see it well? Say you can't see it well to gain a sinking ego gift. Say that you can see it well. Pass to level up currently deployed identities. See that it's too dusty to tell. Pass to gain a poise ego gift. Can we even level up past 50? Glow up of the century. This is Ishmael in 50 years. She has an ego for this abnormality. Oh, this is an abnormality? I just thought that he was a funky looking dude. Yes, you can. Okay, we're doing this. Who will step forth? It only makes sense to send in Ishmael to parley with her former self. Is not the face of my master so graceful, the eyes so deep, the gaze so noble? Thank you, I am starting to remember the face of my master reflected in your very own eyes. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ishmael. Alright, let's do this. Give me the boss battle.
Nah.
If you're going to... What is with the morning? What is the frogman? The blubbering toad. This is the abnormality that Sinclair has the ego for. Why? What are you looking at? Eyes up here, pal. Look, eyes. Eyes up here. What do? You're a gloomy boy. Target loses SP. Inflicts sinking. Wait, it's a dream come true for Sinclair. On use, target loses 5 SP, targets the enemy with the most sinking. Okay, so these are all on use as well. Wait, this is perfect. Sinclair, get your ass in there. Yes. Lose all the SP. What, you're killing it? I'm sorry, Bam. I'm sorry. He's in our way. Froggy Boy's gotta go. We must harvest him. He secretes a potent toxin that we must bring back to the homeland. We must squeeze it out of their butt cheeks. The butt cheek frog poison. Probably go for the eyes first. Sure, try that. We might need to use... Might need to play around getting the sinking... Not the sinking. The whistles going on so we can increase everybody's SP. Because obviously everybody other than Sinclair actually wants to have high SP. Whoa, big old tongue boy. He secretes depression. Yeah, actually, that might be a better. That might summarize this fight more accurately. What are you gonna say? Oh, we might need to use Faust's ego to raise everybody's SP. Or we just blunt force this like it's nothing. Like every other boss fight that's ever existed. Oh my god, he's at 104 bleed already. Dude, I am so sorry. Oh no! Froggy Eyeball is gone! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, little buddy. Oh, put him out of his misery. Oh, look how sad he is. I'm sorry, Froggo, man. I just need your depression juices. Just give me the anal suppression juices, please. Depression suppression juices. All that's left was his eyeball. No. I'm so sorry. Melted eyeball. Yeah, see, look, we're actually getting abnormality or ego gifts from the abnormalities that we're destroying. That's so sick. Inflict 5 offense level down, 5 defense level down. Next turn against enemies affected by Tremor Burst. And Venomous Skin. When winning a clash with a skill that applies Tremor Potency or Count, inflict Tremor Potency on the target. Why, thank you. I'll add it to my collection. We can make a taxidermy blue Frogomon. We love the blue Frogomon. Pecatula Moriostastisis? Question mark? I've never seen you before. You're like a... He evolved. It's an evolved form of the Shrimp Boy. Since when can you guys evolve? What the hell? That's cool. I like it. I like the evolution going on here. This is gonna be one-sided. I really don't mind because literally he's just chucking ice at me. I could care less. Don't ask questions. I didn't realize it could evolve. And it is. That's what it is, right? That's what it looks like. I love my Pecatulums. What if the next Project Moon game was a monster collector and battler game, but you collected and battled with abnormalities? That would be so sick. I would definitely play that. That would be awesome. Like you form your own team of abnormalities to fight against other teams, and so like maybe the whole idea is like oh, I'm win rating. I did not mean to win rate this. I mean, it's gonna be that, I'm sure it's gonna be a walk in the park, but I try to avoid win rating these fights. Abonominam. The Abonominam. I would love to play Abonominam. Like, you could be like a leader of one of the wings or something, and like the wings have fallen into battle with one another, so like they have to collect their own abnormalities to keep up, to survive. Okay, wait, I'm actually gonna be smart here and not. We will not win rate the entire fight. I will avoid it. There we go. Swept says also, isn't this OST from another Kanto? It must be, because I don't recognize it. I don't think we've ever heard this music before. It's alright. I've heard better themes. I won't lie to you. Oh, it's from Kanto 4. Uses Kanto 2 enemies and a single Kanto 4 Pecatulum. What is this? This is the beauty of randomization. Alright, now you guys are done. Ah, don't! I should have clicked the damage. I've made a mistake. Oh, no. No! Ishmael! Honglu, I'm sorry. I mean, it's a good thing you guys literally take no damage. But, do not click the ominous damage button. There we go. Much better. I should not have clicked the damage button. Who tempted me? Who said that? The guy who sees things says press the ominous damage button instead. I couldn't resist. After defeating one or more enemies using an attack skill, gain 1 ego resource of that attack skill's affinity at the next turn start. Thank you. Ah, no! Select! Okay. Oh, close one. Almost denied that. Did not want to deny that. I want to take all the ego gifts. A person stands in the square. They look this way, waving an arm. The cavity in their head may be an eye or a bullet hole. If it is, it must have been the work of the revolver in their hand. That person points the gun at you. Approach them. You don't fear the pointed gun, even if they were to pull the trigger. It doesn't matter how many times the hammer strikes. You know the bullet will hit that person's head. In the blink of an eye, the gun aimed at their own temple and soon fired. The person was gone, leaving an ashen coat on the floor. When using a skill with 2 or more attack weight, increases damage by plus 20%. All right. We've got 465. We're a little bit lower on cost than we were before. Let's do some fusions here. Maybe I should instead do some blunt fusions. We have so much blunt damage, you know? Is there anything we really want to get rid of, though? I mean, this pervasion's really not that good. I don't really need the ego resources. We've got more than enough. In the tremor, that we don't really have that much tremor synergy, right? I think we dump these. But do we go blunt or do we go bleed? Yeah, look, it's giving us a question mark. The following are the circumstances in which the resulting ego gift from the fusion won't match the fusion forecasts. So I think it's because we already have so many of the bleed gifts that there's not really that any... Is there any more they can even give us? Or there's not that many that they can give us to guarantee it. So I think blunt's better. I just don't want a random gift. Yeah, I want a guaranteed blunt gift. We have a lot of blunt damage. When hitting an enemy with a blunt skill or pride affinity skill, inflict 2 fixed SP damage on the target. Allies with less than 0 SP deal plus 10% damage. Good. That works well for Claire. I like it. Okay, and then... Oh, we deal extra SP damage. That would be good. But this one makes them lose more speed. Yeah, let's just enhance our gifts that we have right now, I think. We have a lot of really good gifts. I like. Look, perfect. We could probably even sell this now. We're barely refreshing. I'd rather just use it to enhance the gifts that we have right now. Although we can't afford it. I'll enhance this one. The Bloody Gadgets is good for everybody. I like. Scarlet says, get Arrested Nymph, infuse it with Malarca. Oh, are certain... There's a recipe book in the fusion menu. Oh, there's special fusions. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we should have gotten that one more bleed one. Oh, no. We probably... maybe this would have gone in. Maybe we could have used this to fuse stuff together and make a really good one. I did not realize that there were special fusions. That's awesome. Okay, so we could have... If we had bought that one... Well, maybe we still can. I could sell something to buy the Arrested Him. Let's get rid of... I could literally just drop the coat. Lithograph, I think, is actually really good. I mean, I know I just upgraded this thing, but I could also sell this. This Bloody Gadget. Is there a way to see, like, do I need... Here, let me see. Fuse gifts. Am I gonna need the coat for anything? I think the coat seems like it's really good, but... Oh, I could have kept those to make some more trimmer stuff. That's so cool. I'm so glad I know about this now, though. So you can play for certain, like, really good gifts. Alright. Some of these I don't even know what they are. Maybe it's because I've never seen them before. But so there is a reason to just get as many gifts, ego gifts, as you can. Alright, so let's sell. We need 149. If we sell this, gray coat, and... This one's just so good on its own, though. I just want to see it. I think it'd just be cool. Apply damage up to a random ally. What are we talking about in chat when people say, Town says, doesn't the fusion gift need 5 or more IDs to proc? What does that mean? Is that the one that we're about to fuse into? The graph isn't doing anything if you don't get hit? I guess that's true. You only have 4 bleed IDs, so it won't do anything. Is this the one? Is this the one then? Is this the one that like we were about to buy so we could fuse it? Like, would it actually be worse to fuse it? So we would lose all the other passives that come along with it? You need 5 bleed IDs? No. Yes. Okay. I'm still gonna buy it anyways because it synergizes with the bleed, you know? And then we have a little bit left over to enhance one more thing. I guess I'll enhance this one. Okay, now we have all the bleed items. We have all the bleed gifts. Let's do this. He says, yo, Devin, how did you get Limbus Company? I want to play it. Like, what website did you get it from? I play on Steam. I believe it's also on mobile. You can get it on the App Store. Right? I don't know. I think that's correct. But yeah, it's on Steam. Like all the other Project Moon games.
깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Alright. I think we're... What are you? The Headless Ichthys. Is that dinosaur with a really long-ass neck? Well, I mean, obviously he doesn't have neck thing going on right here. Poor fishy boy. Oh, you have a lot of parts. Okay. Let's tango then. What is that? I believe it's a dinosaur, man. I believe the Ichthyosaurus was a long-necked Aquarius dinosaur. This is actually Jesus. It's a religious fish. Oh, is it? Never mind then. Not the dinosaur? Isn't Ichthyosaurus the long-ass neck looking dude? Long-ass neck looking dinosaur? Alright, well, let's do this. Favored, dominating. We should be prioritizing higher speed stuff if possible. Okay, this 5 is targeting Faust. You can dominate there. Some of these are gonna be unopposed. A lot of them are gonna be unopposed. Ah! Don't do that! Don't do it! Use a powerful attack at a certain count. Okay, so we need to avoid them getting all these. We don't want them to get too many blood sack stacks. Wait, first, okay, so this is how we need to do it then. No, we can't. No attacks are hitting the people that have lower speed, so we can't actually intentionally clash. We gotta inflict some bind. We need to get some haste. Okay. I get it then. Let's try to avoid... We can take attack power down. I don't really care about taking attack power. Okay, I think we're already winning a lot of these already. So let's make sure we're winning against the ones that inflict bind. That's what I care about. Good. Hey, these other ones are just all going to be one-sided attacks that we can't really do anything about. And his tail has the least... Yeah, let's go. Let's try and break the tail first. The tail, I think, is severable. I didn't actually check, but I'm almost positive it is. Is there a way to activate? No, I was hoping to see. I was gonna see if there was a way to activate whistle, but there's not. There you go, buddy. Get in there. Just start stacking that bleed. Obviously, you don't apply bleed. That's okay. I understand. Rip that boy up. I think we're gonna just brute force him again. I don't think my strat. Whoa! Clap! Oh, this is the clappy fish. This is why you guys said that he was the clappy fish. I see the one-sided attacks coming in now. I see the clappage. I see the tail whipping. But I think that we might just brute force him just like we have every other fight that we've ever done. How much bleed are you at? 66. Got you. Alright, and he should have... He's got paralysis on him now. And then I thought that we inflict bind once we have bleed application. I guess not. I guess that's not entirely true. Alright. We can dominate any of these. Actually, he rolled low for... Oh, no, yeah. It's just he has lower speed in general. We don't inflict bind with our ego gift. It just straight up lowers his speed. So we can go for that. Neutral. I'm going to utilize some of our ego here. We just have so much. We're going to use this one that doesn't increase SP because I don't want to accidentally increase... What's his face's SP? And Claire. Also, I've never taken the time to actually look at and evaluate how good the ego passives are. I don't even know the ego passives for almost like any of our characters. I should really check that out. I feel like it's pretty important. I feel like it's pretty important information. Because now that I know that Sinclair's his base ego has a pretty strong passive, I wonder how strong the other ones are. Yeah, I think we got him. Also, it's really handy that a good bit of our base IDs already, our base egos already have bleed affliction like built into them. Big fan of that. Oh my god. He actually is put up a pretty good fight though. Fish Boy is making a decent attempt here. At up tie 4, Hexnail applies nails. Oh! Wait, that's huge! Oh, I need to get that. Oh, wait, we actually definitely need to get that then. It combos with the grippiness so much. The ultimate grippening. Okay, I think we've just annihilated him here. He's up to 93 bleed, 99 bleed. What? He's getting rid of his bleed so quickly, though. Is that just because he's rolling? Like, is that just because he's flipping his dice? Flipping his coins, rather? And he's taking the damage from it? Or does he just have something to actually, like, cleanse the bleed? I'm guessing it's just from him actually, like, getting rid of it by flipping the coins and taking the damage. The headless thing's belly seems to have stretched to its limit. Not the Vor fish. I knew we had the Vor wolf to deal with, but not the Vor fish. Don't do this to me now. Ishmael? Harpoon his ass. Finish him. These are all about to break. Go for the body, I guess. And Ishmael's the other attack. Perfect. Moose says it's not worth uptying boring egos in the early game. What, just because of the amount of resources it costs? I guess it's understandable. I mean, yeah, we probably do want to just get like a good amount of uptied IDs to use, but instead of spending all of our third on uptie 4. Yeah, it costs a ton, yeah. I guess that's true, but it would be so sick to have an ego that inflicts nails. That would be huge. We need a Vor abnormality tier list. How many are there? Are there more to come? I'm only aware of 2. I think we need at least 5 Vor abnormalities so that we can really make a tier list. But I do agree with Aaron that Wolf is S tier. I gotta say. Definitely S tier Vor Wolf. Alright, what am I getting here? I don't think there's like almost any other bleed egos to get. Just give me the cost, honestly. Actually, no, this one's better because, yeah, do it. Okay. You know what? I have not hit a single one. It happens. Give me my blue Zippo lighter, though. And this is our final floor. Alright. Addicting lust, vain pride, and insignificant envy. People said vain pride's a big spoiler. Which one of these is the least spoiler? Obviously, we've actually seen this guy. I don't know the other one here. Don't do pride. Okay, yeah. Avoid pride. Is lust the least spoilery? Because we've already seen this one on the right. I think so. Addicting lust. Lust and envy are both as fine as each other. Okay, let's go addicting lust. Final floor. Now it's time to actually use our ego on this final fight. Where are we going? We can do a little mini boss fight down here. We get one more. Yeah, we'll go this way. Oh, wait. But there's a fight right here. But this one we get abnormality fight and boss fight and question mark and abnormality fight, and then we get to, yeah, we go this way. Delayed gratification. It's a very important skill to learn. Oh, I know you guys. How's it going, gang? Long time no see. I remember, yo, we used to hang out back in the day. I should check how many buffs they've accumulated just from us picking up those end of floor gifts. I know they're taking like reduced damage. I think they probably deal increased damage. I need to see that question mark. Is he gonna one-shot him? Almost. Dude, Inclair is insane. Inclair puts the in insane. Or were they all in the basement? That's just where they live. They're my little pets. I keep them around in case I ever need company. Damage taken minus 5%, offense level plus 3, defense level plus 1, max HP plus 25%, and clash power plus 1. Aw, shoot. He's panicking. It's gonna be okay, Sinclair. Don't worry. Look on the bright side. It's gonna be okay. Actually, I need one of y'all to... Okay, that's favored. We gotta reorder this. Dominating. So does he like go back to 0 SP after you're done panicking? I don't even know how that works. Or do you have to manually raise it yourself? And we've only had, this is the first time we've ever had anybody panic, like was this dungeon. We've never had anybody panic other than our Inclair. which obviously makes sense. We might need to do a better job of keeping his SP up if needed, you know? Yes, he does? Okay. Yeah, he's back at 0. Gotcha. Wait, how many of you guys are there? What the hell are y'all doing here? Struggling, neutral, favored, neutral, on a post. I'll take a favored. There we go. You know, I don't remember. They must have been breeding down here. I don't remember having these many of these little doggies down here. Last time I had visited my basement. They must be proliferating. Does the enemy count behind your webcam? Have I never looked? I mean, obviously the webcam isn't on my screen, so obviously I can see the top left of my own screen. I guess I just never look up there. A herd of Pecatula luxuries in the wild. Luboom says if you have sinners who have non-base egos equipped, that corrode and attack indiscriminately with their equipped ego instead of panicking. Okay, I thought I do remember something like that. So it's off of the ID or the ego. 2 of 9 enemies. Jesus. Okay, yeah, there's a lot more enemies on the way. Is it off of the ID or the ego of what their panic effect thing is? What determines that? These are some big old boys, though. It's their last use equipped ego. Okay. Got you. Yeah, I was not aware of the fact that their panic behavior was based off of that. It determines what they corrode into. Okay, and that's the ego corrosion. I understand. Oh my god, they're spontaneously combusting. The way that bleed works in the Project Moon games, it is a little strange. I'm not totally clear on why them attacking us while they're bleeding, like, makes them bleed hard. Like, maybe it's just them running around and, like, their, you know, right arm just falls off, or, like, and the blood starts pouring out or something. Not exactly sure, like, why them attacking makes them take bleed damage, but I think it's a cool little stats effect. It's the strain, I guess so. The strain of combat. Levi, you know it well. Levi knows the strain of combat very well. They're no spring chicken. Look at them go. You were in a desperate battle and have been wounded badly. Would you keep moving even though it would open the wound even more? It's true. I've never thought of that. You know, this may come as a surprise. I've never been engaged in a battle to the death in my life. I know. You know, manager lifestyle, we tend to stay back and kind of watch things from like the bird's eye view, third person perspective. So I guess that never really occurred to me. The idea that the more that you exert yourself in a battle where you've been wounded, the more that you bleed. Wait, is this? It's Kurokumo! Wait, we're fighting Kurokumo boys! That's sick! This is, Seiyo. This is the Seiyo key page from Ruina. I remember, you guys are also bleedy boys, aren't you? Or at least you were in Ruina. You guys loved the slash and bleed stuff back then. Meet the new age of bleed. Wait, the battle is so, dude, it's so cool when you have this many people on screen fighting each other, like simultaneously. Spoiled, it's so over. I mean, the fact that we're fighting Kurokumos is not that big of a spoiler. I don't mind that. I just think it's cool. Though it is still better than what Envy could have brought. But yeah, and then I have no idea what Pride would have spoiled for us, but people definitely want us to avoid the Pride. Maybe it's something to do with Kanto 4. There's a Seo ID for Ishmael. Yeah, I think we saw that. I think we saw the Seo ID on a previous stream. I thought when we were looking through them. Oh, and this is only an Intervallo spoiler. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Wait, so who are we fighting? Who's the... Is there gonna be a boss man here? Are we gonna fight the leader of the Kurokumos? It's a little more neat when you get to them naturally, though. Yeah, I agree. Like, imagine doing a mirror dungeon before we had even done Kanto 3, and like I had to see Faust in her Cromer in her transformed form, in her abnormality form, before we even got to see it for realsies. That would have sucked. That would have been pretty bad. But who's gonna be the boss man? You gotta get through all the cronies first, all the little henchmen. Look at all the status effects on some of these guys. That's crazy. We've never had that many status effects applied to somebody before. Oh my god. You can't get Cromer in any pack besides the Kanto 3 one? Yeah, that makes sense. It would be cool to fight her again, though, in the mirror dungeon. I thought her fight was neat. Kurokumo Clan Captain June. Was this guy in Ruina or no? Is this a totally new fella? Captain June. And there really wasn't that much Kurokumo stuff in Ruina. It was like one... It's like a one-off thing. Max says we fought this guy in Ruina if I remember correctly. Did we? I don't remember. Maybe, I was just wondering if like they ever said his name. I don't think we ever fought him. Maybe we fought him, we would have killed him. No, he's new fella? Okay. Gotcha. Well, we'll see how long... We'll see how long he can hang for, but it's probably not gonna be very long. What was that? Keen Strike. Who... Is that like his passive applying or something? That yellow box. Kakunto. What is a Kakunto? I've never seen something like that pop up before, I don't think. He might be dead. It might be over for him. Yeah, he just got one shot. It was his passive. Okay. Yeah, Kurokumo Clan has gone downhill since last time I saw him. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It has been straight downhill ever since they lost to the library. What Low Sandy does to a cap? Yeah, he was down to like -45 the moment he started clashing with people. Stars glow blue in the dark. Looking at them up close, those weren't actually stars. There's a person waving their arms with blue marbles in their hands. These are stars. The person claims what they're holding are stars. Look, this is Child of the Galaxy in 50 years. As if they read my mind and knew what I was thinking. Tell them they are marbles or agree that they are stars. Passing a keywordless ego gift. Yes, please. Who's got that? 612, 311, 414, 610, or 1 to 30. I think it's easier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's easier for Faust. Get it, Faust. Get it going. There we go. Seeing the numerous hues of light in them, they ought to be stars for sure. I want to return to the blue star. The blue star aberration. Oh, could that be where they come from? Will I be able to go there? Do you think so too, that you would want to return to that place? You nod, you have no idea where it may be, and you certainly aren't from it, but you feel the urge to go back to it. Then I'll give this to you. They handed over a blue star they were holding and disappeared. We got the blue star, tomorrow's fortune. Oh, this is the one that we got before. Upgrade the first encounter reward card to the highest tier it could spawn as. This was the one that we could have gotten from as a reward from one of the previous floors. Cool. Blue star in 50 years. He's not looked that good. He's not been taking care of himself. Alright, favored. Damn. None of y'all can beat this boy? Okay, that's favored. Good. And everybody else attack one guy. Get all those little attacks in there. A little absolute resonance going on. Perfect. There's one called Blue-ish Star, and there's one called Star Luminary. You just saw Star Luminary. That's so cool. Do they have like a... It would be cool if there was like an encyclopedia that had all the aberrations for each abnormality listed. Or is that already a thing? Obviously, I know like you can get like the boss, not the boss, but like the enemy encyclopedia that like goes through all of them. But is there a way to group it by like just to show off like the aberrations of each abnormality? You know what I mean? We're gonna have to spend some ego here. No, Rhodius is good. Give me... Yeah, give me the Faust. Give me Hex Snail. The rest of these are good. Perfect. No Sally, but I think they'll add something like that eventually. Yeah. I mean, are there that many? If there's only 2 for Blue Star, I'm guessing there's not that many aberrations for each abnormality, you know? See, that's what would make the Abnonominum, the Pokemon abnormality collection and fighting game. That's what would make it sick, because instead of like evolutions, you have aberrations. Huh? You have aberrations for the different Abonominums? It would be awesome. Remember the Freaklings from Darkest Dungeon? This is them now, Devin. See, this is their evolution. This is the Freakling evolution. Like the convergent species, Toadstool and yeah, these are like the what do they call those? Like the Alola forms, the different forms of the Pokemon. That would be the aberrations. I'm telling you, it's gonna work perfectly. I don't know why Project Moon hasn't jumped on the train yet. They have such a great opportunity here. I mean, maybe they just haven't realized it yet. Maybe they don't even know what they have here. Saying, I think it could be the next big thing. I think it could be huge. The regional forms, yeah. There's a good amount of aberration, but there's only a fandom wiki page that doesn't have a lot of them listed. I don't trust Fandom Wiki as a website. Yeah. Yeah, you know, like, you know in school they tell you don't trust Wikipedia for, you know, as like a main, don't ever quote Wikipedia, don't ever use it as a main source of information. That should be applied like tenfold to any fandom wiki site you ever use. Just throwing that out there in case you weren't already aware. Would highly advise. Wow, we're only neutral on the because our. That's why. If you're using his ego's bad because it's plus 15. You want him to hit heads here. Hey, get rid of your ego. Give me Ishmael. And give me Rodia. Give me Rodia Jockey. And all other attacks are headed at this point. There is another wiki, the Wiki GG. I never heard of Wiki GG. I just know there's like a fandom wiki for almost every game or like anything. There's a fandom wiki for just about everything that's ever existed. Any piece of media. Yeah, I hope that we can get another ego for Sinclair because his base ego is not that good. I actually say it's quite bad for his Inclair, his Inclair ID. Although I don't know if there's an ego specifically that like synergizes with rolling, flipping tails. If there was, that'd be awesome. Damn, these boys are still up. Oh, these are the last two of them though. We almost got him. Manifest this. Lose SP, gain Fanatic. But this is gonna make him corrode. I don't want you to corrode, buddy. Oh, that's when you use the defense skill. Possibly, maybe. Accurate Whispers. Oh, that also would have been a that probably would have been a better way to do that. Oh, he can't corrode because I don't have the ego. He only corrodes after you use the ego. They'll just panic. Yeah, that's what I meant. I meant the panic. I didn't mean corrode. I just didn't want him to miss his next turn. You know? Also, I think he'll... Doesn't he lose a bit of SP just from being attacked? I think. We've got him in the sweet spot now, though. Alright, you guys can win rate him. you can win rate him. Go ahead. Take down the four. Let's see how much bleed we can apply here. Out of the four-legged beast. I think he'll die before we get to see the maximum stacks of the bleed. It does seem we never inflict that many nails, that much nails onto somebody. Like, he's only at 4 right now. Now they're up to 5. And I know there's a lot of abilities that once they're at 5 or more nails, they get buffed up, but that just never tends to happen. You can hold down your mouse during ego attacks to speed them up, by the way. Why would you want to do that? Why would I want to miss the sick animation? The fruits of my labor. Is this the one that we were looking at earlier? This is the blunt one. Yeah, I'll take it. This is the one that we had, we could have bought earlier, I think, but we didn't buy it. That gives the person in the 6th slot haste for using blunt skills. When hitting an enemy with a skill, inflict Tremor Potency. If the skill's affinity was Wrath, inflict 2 Tremor Potency instead. Thank you. Alright. Final power-ups before we get in there. Before we get into this final fight. What can we rock in here? Also, you know something? I don't know why I haven't done this, but considering that we're so bleed focused, shouldn't I just check to see if there's any other characters that have IDs that have bleed synergy? Like, what are your abilities? Oh, you're a poise one. Okay. And then head manager does not have bleed. Do we have any other bleeds? Or does anybody have a base ID that has bleed? Yeah, we just don't have that many IDs, to be honest. But a 5th bleeder would be big. Oh, that's right. Yes, we have Kurokumo Clan Wakashu. You would be perfect. I mean, Fang Hunt is so sick, but... And we have it up tied 3, but the Kurokumo would be perfect. It would actually be huge. But I can't... It just cost me to switch it. I'm gonna do it just because I want to do this. I want to do the fusion. I want to do the where's it at? Oh, if we had that other okay. We could get this one as well. There's one more bleed gift that we need to get for this fusion. I know what it is. I remember looking at this one. Oh, these two fuse into the same thing. Oh, and you can fuse whatever this item is further up here. That's what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. We're doing the fusions. So we need to fuse the hand with the rose. And rose. Do it. Rusted muzzle. Yes, that's what it was. Counter start. This gift activates when 5 more identities have attack skills that apply bleed potency counter unique bleed effects. One ally with the fastest speed. Why is there not open parentheses here? Where's my open parentheses? One ally with the fastest speed, skills that inflict bleed potency, counter unique bleed, point power +1, damage dealt +50%. Okay, I don't exactly know what all that means. I think it's really good. That's really good to have. Okay, and then we've got this object here or the muzzle, and we could do another fusion. That would be big. I would love to see that. Let's fuse these into a bleeder. I don't want a random though. Try that. Yes, there's the muzzle. Okay, and now we can fuse into one of these. We can use the stake, the smokes and wires, and the muzzle. And we get a tier 4. Is this big time? Is this big bleed time? What's this thing do? Bloody Mist. The red mist? This gift activates when 5 more identities have attack skills that apply bleed potency counter unique bleed effects. Allies inflict double the amount of bleed potency and count with skill effects against enemies. The ally highest in the deployment order, skills that inflict bleed potency count or unique bleed, point power +2, damage dealt +100%. If the enemy attacked by or clashed with the said ally dies, inflict the remaining bleed potency on the enemy randomly between all enemies. Holy, okay, yeah, it's definitely worth it. That is big. And there's one other bleed item that we don't have yet that we could fuse to get this thing. And I don't even know what these are. I've never seen these before. I don't know what hard means. Oh, that's only in hard mode. So we can't get this one. You would need to be in hard mode to get this ego. Or get this ego gift. And we just haven't gotten any of these other items. Sick. I'll take it. Let me just fuse all of these. And, oh wait, I don't actually want to fuse that one. I can get a 3-star bleed gift, though. This is just random. No, I'm chilling. Let's see if we can enhance any gifts. Not really. The ones that we just created, this, you can't upgrade the Bloody Mist, which makes sense. I think if you powered it up, it would be, like, it would make it too strong. But there's really not, I mean, I guess just enhance what you got. I mean, this is bad, though. This is actually poo. This does nothing. Let's replace another Rodion skill. Okay, you can only do that once. And then... Can I enhance a gift, like, one more time? There. Alright, that's what we're working with. You can fuse Ruptured Blood Sac? How? How does one get the Ruptured Blood Sac? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, you can get that one. Get the 3-star bleed gift, maybe you can get one needed for the combo. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't do that. I already used all the currency. But I think we're strong enough. The Bloody Mist will be enough. Okay, and make sure that Hong Lu... You guys, get out of here. So we want you in first slot, then these guys, and then just throw in the rest all willy-nilly like. Kuro Kumo Hong Lu. Let's do this. We have the 5 bleed now. You're telling me this guy... This guy's my final boss? I ventured all the way down through all 5 floors. I've taken down countless enemies. Vanquished countless foes. To fight the Mummy Man? The Mummy Man. Of all people? It all comes full circle. He's like... It's like he's had his own entire story arc that we were unaware of. Like, to us, to him, we are just like the, you know, the antagonists. He probably has an entire book, a movie, feature film coming out soon. I don't know what your backstory is, man. You've been through a lot. But you're going down. Alright. What is... Let me check this. What is the Hexnail passive? Oh, you need to have it at tier 2 to get it. Deal plus 10% damage for every negative status effect on this unit up to 50. That is big. Okay, I like that. It would be awesome to have that. We don't have that. That's okay. And then what's the corrosion on it? Oh, same thing. It just rolls more reliably. But I could overcharge it. I could overclock it. But I don't think we want to target randomly. I think that means I can attack one of our own units. And that would be bad. That would be very bad. Do not do that, please. See, inflict sinking. Let's get that bleed rolling. Oh, never mind. Don't do that. Take it back. Let's get the bleed rolling with you. Look, 6 bleed, and it heals her. Perfect. More bleed. Perfect. Bleed that boy up. Overclock won't target the allies, but corrosion will. Oh, okay. So I probably should have overclocked it then. I mean, I'm sure that she'll still win this clash, but yeah. She's more than enough SP to roll reliably. That probably would have been worth to overclock it. Look at his health already. You're supposed to be the final boss! This is all that stands before me in victory? This? Come on now. It's coming back in Kanto 8. What, this guy? Wooden Talisman Mummy Man? He's gonna make a return on us? It is only fitting. This isn't his final form. It can't be. How much bleed are we at right now? 75? Man, I thought it would be more already. Not super impressed with these numbers, not gonna lie to you. I thought that they could be a little bit better. How are we doing on SP? Oh, actually, Faust is getting a little bit low. Let's not. You keep your SP up, please. Oh, and Sinclair already panicked. That's fine. He does that sometimes. It's alright. Nothing to worry about. Oh, these are 4s. Unopposed. Favored. Okay. Use her ego. That inflicts fine. That is better. Yes. Okay. He does have a whole arc. I cannot wait. This is insane. The entire Kanto 8 storyline revolves around us taking down this guy in the mirror dungeon. And then him being so angry that he goes and torments Honglu's life. He makes Honglu's life a living nightmare. To make him pay for what we did to him in the dungeon. Oh, and he's also in Kanto 4? Oh my god. This is our new villain. This is the main antagonist of our story. Yeah, he might have a little bit of stats effects on him right now though. The cursed wooden doll has stopped moving. What could be going on? He has 121 bleed on him right now and 42 tremor. And he's got paralysis. My friend, this is not good for you. Things are not looking very good for you. I must say. I am so sorry. I am so very sorry. I think it is about time that we use the good stuff. Yeah, I think it's about time we use that good stuff. Everybody, full speed ahead. Wait, use the ego, man. I think y'all got that. If he survives this, he deserves his victory. I just, I just don't really see it happening. I think the bleed... Oh, wow, that bleed's already gone. Dude, bleed dissipates so fast. I mean, it does reduce. It reduces by a third each time, right? Come on, y'all got this. Finish him off. Put him out of his misery. He doesn't deserve to go down like this. So what's with the jean Faust? Never thought I'd see Faust wearing jeans. I didn't know that was part of her base outfit. He does definitely look like she's wearing jeans though. And can you finish? How much damage can you deal, Dan? Come on. I don't think it's enough. I think he's still alive. Oh, Honglu's here. Can Honglu deal enough? I don't know. Oh, the bleed it shows is cumulative over all cards. Each card has its own separate bleed count. Got you. Okay. Oh, he's dead. That makes sense. Honglu for the finish. My
당연한 결과죠.
man.
저는
It's only
선택받았으니까.
natural because I am the
그렇겠죠?
chosen one. Isn't that right? 100% fully cleared them all? Oh, you get past XP as a reward as well. Why, thank you. 45 Battle Pass XP, 250 Lunacy, 100 Manager XP, and all identities outside the current team gain 1 rest bonus. Was that what we were supposed to use to like make it easier if we'd taken some of those before the fight started, those little like buffs? But you have to spend. Okay, you have to spend your modules to claim the bonus. Dang, that was definitely worth it. And we get to do this, what, 3 times a week, right? Is when you can claim the bonus? I think so. I think that's how that works. Dang, well, give it to me. 10 tickets, Inca Fallon box, 3 thread. We're gonna need that thread. And we completed a ton of missions, which gives us even more XP. And I guess we should get as many of these rewards as we can before this event is over. We're almost there. I'll open up these boxes as well. Oh, look at these. Nominable ego shards. I didn't realize I got those. I have 10 more of them? What is happening? Oh, choose an ego shard. It's for a specific person. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to those then. Hard, you can do it all at once. That's why we'll love Mirror Dungeon hard. Oh, you get all 3 of your weekly rewards at once? Is that what you mean? And it gives more rewards, but it costs 18 modules instead of 15 as far as I'm aware. Okay, yeah, I cannot wait till we unlock hard mode. Because that was so much fun. I really, really enjoyed the Mirror Dungeon. But, okay, well, that actually took a little bit longer than I thought. I did not realize Mirror Dungeon was going to take, you know, almost 3 hours. But, we are at the end of our stream time. We're a little bit past our normal stream time. I don't think that the YouTube stream has started to bug out much more, like after that initial hiccup in the beginning, so I don't really know what was going on there. I don't know if that was something on my end, something on YouTube's end. No idea what was going on. But hopefully that's not a recurring error issue that we'll have to deal with in the future. Maybe it was just Bongy. Maybe the Bongy distortion was too powerful. He was manifesting his powers outside of the game. And since it did, we just didn't mention it like 2 to 3 times. Okay. Then yeah, hopefully, I don't know. Maybe it's something on my end. If it is something on my end, I'm going to try and fix it tonight. You don't have to deal with it tomorrow. But, you know what time it is. It's Gambit time. It's Gambit time. We've got 2150 Lunacy. It costs 1300 for a 10 pull, which by my calculations, that's enough. So, we could continue to do some Sinclair pulls or some Reindeer Hong Lu pulls. But obviously we already have the Sinclair ID that we want, and we already have a Hong Lu ID that I like. What should we do? Should we do the Hong Lu pull or the standard extraction pull? Dude, please save up for the Kanto 8 release. We'll have enough. It's okay. It's almost every other stream we've had enough for a 10 pull. Hong Lu, let's go standard. I personally think I want to go standard. We've already done a 10 pull Hong Lu, and I like what I really like the one that we have. The Kurokumo, I think, works really well for the bleed comp that we kind of got working. His days are numbered. That's true. This could be the last time to get Reindeer Hong Lu. What are the skills on this? It's a charge page. Obviously, that makes sense. I'm gonna do a standard. I don't really want. I mean, I don't even. You know, you guys know how me and Charge, how that went in Ruina. All right, Devon Blocks and Charge do not go very well together. I'm gonna stick with my standard pull. I'm gonna stick with my standard pull. I mean, unless you guys want our overcharge Bayard page again, I think we should avoid I think we should avoid charge as much as possible. 3-star gold. Oh, is that why it's gold? There's a 3-star in here? Oh. Oh. Oh, 2 2-stars and a 3-star. Is it overcharged Bayard? Is overcharged Bayard my 3-star pull? Okay, wait. Let's pull this 2 stars first, and then we'll end on the 3-star. Here we go.
이상이라 부르게. 피쿼드의 1등
You can call me Yisang. I am the first mate of the Pequod. Pequod first mate Yisang. Next. Oh, we already had that one. That was the Don Quixote one. And the 3-star! Bullet! Gregor!
고객님, 혹시 라이트 한 번만 빌려줄 수 있으시나요?
Gregor? Gregory, what are you doing? Ah, hey, our client, buddy. Well, any chance I could borrow a light? Zwei Association South Section for Gregor. I do quite like the Zwei Association. I did in Ruina. Just like how they look. Alright, I'll take a Zwei Association Gregor. Don't mind if I do. I wonder what his skills are like. And we've got a decent Yisang. I mean, we already had a decent Yisang one through the Daichi. But what is Gregor all about? Or let's see. Pequod first mate is it's a bleed page. It's poise bleed. Okay. That's pretty sick. I like it. And Gregory. Our first Gregory ID. Does he not have the arm? Bam says he doesn't have the arm. You can't see it's cut off here. Did he get rid of his cockroach arm? That's his entire personality. Gain defense level up, gain haste, defense level up. Okay, so he's tanky boy. He's tanky boy Gregor. He has a mechanical arm. Oh, I guess we'll have to see it whenever we use him. Got Whoa, I never looked at his ego before. Look at that. Is that his arm? Is his base ego have his arm like chained up so he can't use it? Gregor is one of my favorite characters. He is so cool. He has some sort of arm replacement in every mirror world, even in every ego. Oh, so that's why he has an arm replacement here. Dude, what a cool guy. I can press these to zoom in. Oh, so I guess this is his mechanical arm. Wait, he's actually just got normal hands. He's got a robo arm. I know plenty of people that have robo arms. Well, I don't know plenty of people that have robo arms, but I know there's plenty of people that have robo arms. That's so cool. All right, so yeah, just tank boy. I mean, obviously that would be good in like a abnormality fight, not that good. You know, you can't really do that much tanking, intentional tanking in a non-focus battle. But I'll take it. Is that my friend request? I do the friend request at the start of the stream, new gamer. Next gamer, don't worry. Don't worry. But alright, y'all. Well, that is where we'll end stream today. I'm so glad we are actually getting our 3-star. We are due. We are due for some 3-stars, aren't we? I mean, we did pull in Claire. Honestly, in Claire might have been enough to offset the amount of bad luck that we had up to that point. Guys, you guys can really see the new room up in here. It's not the best setup we got going on right here. Also the lights aren't mine. There was a woman that lived here. Devin Blacks doesn't use string lights. That's just a little strange in my opinion. But yeah, I apologize again for the issues. Hopefully I'm gonna figure out if that was on my end or YouTube's end, so we can get that figured out. Expect future scuffness in the future. All right, this next week or two, there might be some scuffage. All right, you know, there's some stuff we gotta kind of iron out in the new apartment, whether it be internet setup, you know, sound, stuff like that. There's a whole door behind us. What happens if somebody walks in? What are we gonna do? I don't know. But what's wrong with string lights? I mean, it's just kind of like, you know, as you age and mature, I think you kind of give up on the string lights. All right, if you're out of high school, all right, and you've got string lights in your room and you have somebody over, they're probably gonna look at you like a little strangely. All right, I mean, I tend to be a pretty accepting individual. There's just some people that may not. You know what I mean? But all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching the stream, even with the issues. I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys, those of you that are here on YouTube and on the Twitch. This will probably be our biggest Twitch stream we've ever had, just that we had some people move over because of the issues on YouTube, which I guess is pretty sick. You know, it's pretty cool. Yeah, thank y'all so much. And before we end our stream, I'd like to give a big special thanks to all of our members that we have here on the tubes. I think some of them probably may have expired. You know, we have we have a large amount of gifted memberships. Yeah, we're down to 34 now, but that just makes it easier for me to go through them, you know? So what the hell? YouTube wants me to verify my identity. I think they think they detected some strange stuff on my account. Okay, we're good. So thank you to Comet, Tyan, Fam, Air, Gareth, 136, Christy, Violent, Sergio, Hong Lu, Big Bird, Kyonchis, Oliko, KB, they call me Juan, The Green, Callie, Molten Knight, Gregor, Caballero, Otis, Baked Potato, Devourer, Heathcliff, Tony Too Tall, Gabriel Lavere, Wealthy Gang, Tony the Horse, Jackie, Yash, Alexandra, Owen. Oh, no, I lost it. Wait, the members. Bug, Miles, and Alphonse. I appreciate all of you very, very, very much. Hope you have a great day, night, afternoon, morning, wherever the hell you are. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Limbus Company.